I started like saying things and then the internet cut out. Oof.
Episode
I was talking for
71,
like a good 2 minutes.
not Hunger Games. Because I was trying to make a pun on Battle Royale, and then I just thought of Hunger Games, and then... I mean, it technically isn't Hunger Games. So I'm not wrong.
So, who remembers what
But
happened last time? I've said all of this before. Ooh.
recovery from episode 69.
I mean, I remember
Pretty
what happened at
much.
the end, but I have no idea what happened before that.
I took Fireball on an expedition to hunt smaller fire elementals so that
True.
we could make him strong enough to give me my fire powers back. I may have told my mother about the whole artifact that can change the laws of the universe.
But since you don't know you weren't supposed to do that, you've got no reason to tell us that.
Yeah.
And everyone was having a nice, lovely, relaxing sleep, and then the ship exploded.
It did.
Yeah, at the very end we heard an explosion. Shit. Oh yeah, that's what happened. We set off an anti-magic field and that upset a bunch of
Ah,
people
yeah, a
on
bunch of
the space
dickheads.
station that we were on, and we were like, "Look, we're going to help because a mistake happened." And they're like, "You're terrorists." It's like, well, okay, cheers.
no,
we
wait.
offered to.
We specifically,
We made a
we're
mistake.
here helping. We are helping right now. We've given you a thing that helps. Terrorists.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we stole the big gun.
An accident occurred, and we try to fix the accident, and you call us terrorists. Well, fuck off then. And yes, you've got the big gun.
See,
You gotta take the big gun.
quick aside joke, mostly for Joseph here. For like the whole thing of like trying to get the party to come together and have the serious talk. Amazingly, last week we all came together in our hatred of that colony of people.
Yeah.
Everyone was super unified.
Nothing unifies people like a mutual hatred of something or someone.
I
No.
mean, I just robbed the place. I didn't really have any hatred in my heart.
No. I still want to kill most of you.
Aw.
And Colt doesn't hate anyone per se, but when you stole the big gun, he was like, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything.
And I got some Lucasade.
They were rude.
Yeah.
Now,
Rude people.
now Fume's a wanted criminal. But we don't know that.
I mean, the cameras were switched off for the vast majority of that because they were reliant on magic for everything.
Maybe they've
This
learned
is
their
true.
lesson that maybe don't rely entirely on magic.
Because my anti-magic fields exist. You don't. I mean, EMPs exist, but you don't hear them acting as like a field that hangs around for hours.
Also, chaos magic that can just happen.
Yes,
It can.
indeed.
So does everyone just turn
So-
back over in bed?
Just everyone decides
I mean-
not to get up.
I mean, we heard a bang. Court will at least investigate.
Go and have a look. He wants
If
to kill.
if it's explosions, you'll be pretty much immortal.
Depends on what the composition of the explosion is.
True.
If it's a lightning explosion, then I'm.
If it's a
Sure,
lightning
if it's a-
if it's a lightning one, I'm fine. I'll jump in the way.
But what if it's a shrapnel
rain-
grenade?
Also screwed.
We're fucked. Oh well, I suppose I have good deck saves.
Anyway,
Jo-
me and
Joseph,
Colt will go and have a look.
which part of the ship is closest to the big magic boy?
I mean, it's sort of like in the server room. It would
Okay,
be located above the server room.
so we'll move everyone out of there.
Okay.
Is down not staring at it to switch it off
No,
with his anti-magic cone.
he's having a nice night's sleep. I can't select my precious dino boy? Only Joseph
I
gets
know,
to
I've-
control him.
Why is there two of them
I-
again? Is one of them a
I
simulacrum?
think I'll have you.
Robot.
One of them's a robot, I think.
Ah, yeah.
And I think I'll have you know, Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
the dinosaur is called Discover,
That's correct, yes.
in case you didn't know. Yeah.
But I called him my beautiful dinosaur son. And his
Otherwise
robot
known
brother.
as Discovery.
I mean, it's. I'm just checking. It's still assigned to you in your journal and everything.
I think it
just-
might be just those ones you might have dragged on.
Unassign and then reassign, see if that works.
Try dragging one on yourself. We've already tried
Oops.
that.
I
Can you
am
move?
not.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on the right tool anymore. Okay, no, that did not work. Now there's 3
Yep.
dinosaurs.
Cool. Do you want both of them there?
Yeah,
Or-
behind that nice
Sure.
lead-lined shield.
Sure. Everyone hears an explosion.
I suppose
Where
I'll
about is the
definitely go.
explosion?
You hear it come from sort of the main room in the center of the ship.
Oh no. Dash towards it. What does we see? Or what does I see?
You
Uh,
see Sonya. You see 2 Sonyas. One is very charred, and the other is alive and in the center of the crater. She seems okay.
she's Nikki.
Is she?
She is.
You can't tell if the
Um,
other one is or not because she's just like charred black.
Fireball.
Covers eyes in like in a gentlemanly manner. It's just like, what the hell? What happened?
Covers eyes, walks into the wall.
No, just stand still. Just like, just don't look and don't do anything. What
No,
happened?
everyone's
Just
unconscious.
Discovery will walk over, put a little blanket over the Sonya. And then
Hey,
just sort
Colt, what's going on?
of
Still
feeds
trying to figure that out.
just feeds Sonya something to try and wake her up. You're on like 1 hit point.
Oh, did it work? Am I dead? Is this heaven? Wait, if I die, where do I go?
Tell me what's going on.
What?
On the
Nothing.
monitor, on the monitor, TQ. So like, simulacrum's counted as constructs, because then you might go to Silicon Heaven. Are they constructs?
They are
Uh,
technically
yeah.
constructs.
Or in the middle of a crater.
Okay, seriously, what caused that?
Uh,
Lawrence, you're roboting.
Yeah, Lawrence, you're just roboting.
Robot Lawrence goes to Silicon Heaven.
That's where all the calculators go.
So the charred black Sonya is just like,
Oh, but
ta-da!
if one of them's black and... What?
Hello?
Yeah, less
Hello.
robot-y now.
Hello. Okay.
Actually, just
Um,
let him stop the whole Colt's covering his eyes thing. You like take like his gi top and like try to like get to you without looking, and then just like drape it over you. Like
Discovery has already put a blanket over the naked Sonya.
then you'll like you just be fine with it.
Tell me what's going on.
You're roboting again.
Yes,
You're
my
roboting again.
yes, my
Mechanical
robot
beings.
overlord.
Why you beep boop, Lawrence? Why you beep boop?
It's always interesting when one of you is like that.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
not
usually means
both.
it's a hardware issue rather than an
True,
internet issue.
yes. It's a funny thing that you're both in the same place. So you'd think everything
Yeah,
would be the same.
it's like when I was trying to talk to you through the Xbox chat the other week, and I had to eat the microphone because it was so shit, just to make you hear us.
Is this any better?
It
If I
Yes.
currently
continue?
is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Quickly, what does Fireball
what
say?
went what went on? You're what I presume is naked in a pit in the floor, and there was an explosion.
What explosion? Whole room charred black. A circle surrounding the one in the middle with lines coming away from it. Almost like it was the central point.
But both discoveries are just pulling out various devices and like prodding at you effectively with them.
Just
Don't
pulling.
bullshit me, the person that causes explosions the most on the ship. I know what an explosion looks like.
Wait, so you're saying you caused this? Excellent.
No! You caused this. Explain what happened.
Magic.
Don't make me sure. What kind of magic?
Oh, the best kind. Experimental and highly dangerous.
Then why do it right next to the artifact that amplifies it?
Oh no, I think I needed the artifact.
Okay.
You know, you could have probably ripped the ship apart.
But I didn't. You know, look at the
But
positives.
it could have. And I don't know about you, but I like keeping all of my
But
parts
roll,
together.
roll me an Arcana check, Cold.
I was just about to ask when
Just a
Lawrence
very-
was. I'll roll it. I'm doing it, but I was just about to ask, did TQO not get anything on like surveillance or anything like that?
TKO would have seen on the cameras what occurred.
Because
okay.
Colt is dumb.
But Colt doesn't put two and two together. Fireball, you can also roll Arcana.
My beautiful arcane boy.
14. 14.
Also, technically, Colt, it is a new day if you want to roll your portents. But Fireball, looking at the floor, it has been bent
Garbage.
slightly. But you know that the floor is enchanted and magical, and that shouldn't really be possible unless something really powerful hit the floor. Especially because the reinforcing enchantment is currently being boosted by the big artifact.
I mean, would Colt at least understand that? He's like, how did you damage this? Me and the Baylor can't punch through this stuff.
That's what the Arcana check was for, but Colt is like too focused on the situation to like think about it too hard.
Well, what did
Fireball can explain that though, if you want.
What the heck do you do? You know there's magic reinforcing the floor.
Yeah, that's right. Like even me and the Baylor combined can't punch through this.
Charred Sun
Whatever you did,
up.
whatever you did, it hit like a truck.
It just runs over. Okay, Discovery. How the sensors looking?
It's successful so far.
Excellent.
Mum, 2, 3.
We haven't figured that
7?
out yet.
Mum, some number.
We're just a big family.
Discovery. Tell Uncle Fireball what happened.
Mum wanna be a real girl.
Oh, there's it.
As in,
If the sensors are right, she has a soul now.
Yeah.
And all that fleshy
So
stuff that I forgot I needed
Yeah.
sleep for.
She's
Oh,
made
so
of she's made of all the organic juice that you like.
The stuff that you're very fond of, Colt.
so you're saying that the simulacrum one is real now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully. That's the intention, at least.
no.
Yeah. We don't know how.
Why why are you so shifty about not saying that?
Because I wasn't sure if it had worked yet, and I do realise I've damaged the ship. I needed to know it worked before admitting I'd done something wrong.
Well, I think you're gonna have to be more worried about what Ben's gonna say about this, but
But we don't
I have
necessarily
no negative opinions about this.
we don't necessarily have to tell them.
What don't we need to necessarily tell Ben? As he wearily rubs his eyes and is approaching you.
Who did they approach?
That was surprise. Ah, you've ruined it. Where and like Sonia just comes out and is like very quickly closing the door. We were planning your birthday party.
Your comes on the screen. He's just like, "You are aware, Reed, I am programmed to have to do what he says. If he asks me to tell him, I'll just have to tell him."
Ben goes like, but my birthday was like 4 weeks ago.
Shit.
Nobody cares about your
It
birthday.
was.
Why didn't you tell us?
You should have told us. We would have said something.
You're a robot again, Lawrence.
Yeah, you're
You
a
are
robot
a
again.
robot again.
You're turning into Mark Zuckerberg again.
That's true.
Lawrence's Mark Zuckerberg impression is amazing today.
Yeah, he's really robot.
Hello.
There we go.
Is this any better?
It's
yeah,
fixed.
it's better for now.
Okay. Nobody cares about your birthday.
Oh
So you
god,
want
You're a
to
robot
be-
again.
immediately went back.
I think whenever you get loud, it goes robot. I think that's what's
Yeah,
doing
maybe
it.
like you're at a 10, we need you to come down like a 7.
But he's so excitable.
This is true.
Nobody cares about your birthday. They just want me to cast fireball on Sonya.
You're still very robot-y.
And
If
what I
you said
did
what I
pick up
think
worried
you
me.
said
Something about fireballing Sonya.
right next to the arcane boosting artifact. That will get time erased, by the way.
Yes, they just wanted me to cast fireball on Sonya. That's what the explosion.
Ah,
Yeah, this is his
right.
excuse.
No, we heard more of that now. Yeah, we heard more of that now.
It's true.
Sonia
More, but not all.
turns to Colt. Okay, Colt, what's your excuse? He doesn't seem to be
What he
buying
said.
ours.
What he said.
What did he say? I didn't hear it.
They wanted me to cast fireball on Sonya.
Uh-huh.
Oh god damn it!
Oh.
Because we didn't hear all of it.
Right. Why
I-
did
Are
you...
you?
Colt like reacts to it and he goes, "I didn't want you to cast that. You said you wanted to."
So you cast fireball on the ship? This
No.
close to the artifact?
I cast fireball on Sonya.
Wait, this is where the artifact is?
I just can't believe that you didn't think this through.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Wow, that's perfect, actually. I was...
Colt's actually going to try a thing, and he's going to be like, "Mind you, we found
Make
a way to book."
Deception roll.
That
I
was
was
my
just gonna say,
deception,
Colt-
that one.
Ah,
I was going to try and
he's
figure out
gonna
how
be
to
like-
roll with a minus, but...
he's immediately gonna see
my
through
de-
the
my
lies
de-
of Jedi.
My deception sucks as well, so I'm just going to say my bit, which was, "Mind you, we finally figured out a way how to bust through the walls." Points down at the hole. You know, to make that room one big one again.
Oh, that's the server room.
It's fine, I
Uh.
put lead shields in the way of the servers. So they've only fallen over.
Yes.
Does he believe me with a
Does my
minus
deception
17?
check work?
Not even
Does he-
slightly.
Does he believe me with a 17?
I'll do it as a group check. So
Being a 14 and a
So no.
negative 17.
so no, he doesn't believe you. And then he's gonna head inside.
Then I kill Ben.
No, you
You
cannot.
can
Please
try.
don't.
No.
Ugh.
No, you'll
But
spoil your birthday. Oh, you've ruined the surprise.
again, my birthday was a month ago.
That's the surprise?
As I told you before, Ben, nobody cares about your birthday.
Why are you
No,
cosplayed as
Fireball,
a
that's not
ghost?
true. That's mean, Fireball.
Or he's like looking at the other Sonya who's just standing there wearing a sheet and is like, "Why are you a ghost?"
It's Halloween!
No, it's not.
Woo!
Well, have you
Halloween.
months to that yet?
Halloween. Halloween was like 4 months ago.
What's
Oh,
Halloween?
I'll
Oh,
be
now I
back
have
in a
to
moment.
Of course, it's like, oh, now I have to explain another holiday to people.
Why
This
are
one's
you?
much harder to explain.
Why
I'm
are
not
you a
going to.
ghost? And why are you pretending it's my birthday? And who put a hole in the floor?
Would you believe
Oh,
gremlins? Would you believe that?
Would you believe eggs?
no, because then there'd be more eggs.
It's true. But I
Oh, the
have
egg
bear
coming
cloak.
back.
I have bear cloak though.
Oh God,
The eggs are good people.
No, they're not.
I'm gonna have to spend a while fixing this. Okay.
It's only a
Well,
slight divot.
but it takes so much effort to reshape it because it's all enchanted.
Just throw a beanbag in there.
Uh, this is gonna take some work. God, this close to the artifact. Oh God. Uh, well, everybody out of this room. This room is closed for maintenance.
Oh, you're fine.
There, get down here. You will be punished later. Uh,
Okay, actually, while you're here, Colt, you can
Wait,
help
what?
with the worst, best, the end of the experiment, so I don't have to wake down up.
Wait, what happened?
We got
What?
kicked
What
out
did
of that
Ben
room.
say?
Yeah, we've just
You
been
left.
pushed out of the room.
Did he say anything about being punished?
I
Yes.
mean,
Just fun, yeah.
he insinuated punishment, but
Anyway, what was Sonia asking, Colt?
uh, asking to get out Lizzie.
What? Yeah. Are we
No, but
docked
seriously,
anyway?
what's Halloween?
Oh, wait.
Is this
What?
like
I'll explain it. I'll
Fu-
explain it if we survive that long to see it.
like
Give
Fume?
me, I'll explain what Halloween is.
Is Fume just like hugging a pillow and in the nightwear? Like, what's going on? What's Halloween?
Yeah, it's just like, what?
I'll
oh,
explain
again,
what.
Are we docked anywhere?
It's just like appeared out of the ring, like, what?
At this point, we're docked because we landed.
yeah, you are landed on like a planet which like there's a bunch more traffic since you guys have docked because everybody's like arriving to this festival that's on at the minute.
Yeah,
Right, but
we actually
if I
turned
get
up quite
if
early.
if I break out the lizard, nothing's going to break.
You don't know that. It
Yeah.
could break everything.
Probably a good idea to go outside first, just in case I break more stuff.
Sure, we'll head outside.
But,
As you're heading outside, you see one Sonya handing the other like a clipboard, and the other one signs it. Like, excellent.
what's that for?
Just
Just in
wave
case,
her.
just in case they die.
Yes.
Is that just in case they die? Well, if they do, I will just put the lizard back and reverse it.
True.
So, yeah,
I
do
keep,
the thing.
I
Go
keep-
out.
keep forgetting you can do that.
I appreciate that you do because it means it doesn't get abused. Okay, goes outside the ship just to a safe distance so that the field won't reach it, which is what, only 20 feet, and gets Lizzie out.
Sure. You do that. Luckily, Lizzie's anti-magic field is not technically magic, so it will be unaffected by the artifact.
I mean, that's why I went like out to a safe distance, but well, that's like the second reason. I take
But
it. I
yeah,
take it. I take it. Both Sunyas aren't affected, other than the fact that they don't get magic no more, but they are both alive. I take it.
sure, yeah. Your test does in fact prove fruitful, as far as you can tell, you're still alive in an anti-magic field.
See, Colt?
Yeah, you didn't just you didn't poof back into snow. Puts Lizzie back.
So now the real question is, who's the mother and who's the daughter? Because she created me, and I've now created her.
Yes.
So, and as for your,
Simulacrums are so messed up.
Also, when you arrived, would you have all signed up for the tournament?
Court would have like the second that you got the chance.
Okay.
Yes.
Are you guys signing up as a Fireball? You're aware the tournament is for like melee people. Like magic is allowed, but you're not allowed to hit people with magic. You're only allowed to use magic to like effectively boost yourself. Like there are other things on for magic people do.
yeah, I'll go and join up to some of that stuff.
Contest. Who
Oh,
can
no.
cast the biggest fireball?
But there's like you can't directly harm your opponent with magic. Illusion magic is like pretty strictly banned unless it's like self-cast. Like for example, to make like fake yourself into being more brave or something like that.
I mean, imagine regardless of what things are going on, would probably all sign up together for whatever the thing is that has the artifact as the prize.
I mean,
Sure,
Court is just going straight for the Marshall tournament, like.
Yeah, the Marshall tournament has the big prize at the end of it.
Oh,
Is everybody signing up for the Marshall tournament?
No.
Okay,
No.
good.
I am, and just to make it official, like, once like the whole tournament become with like the artifact as a grand prize, and I take it is Baylor and Galahad and Senti and pretty much all the other marshals trying to go for the same thing.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
other Marshals.
Since like that becomes like a sort of all hands on deck scenario, Tikio will like come onto a monitor in front of a mayor and just be like, "Hey, can you sort me into a skeleton so I can download myself into it? I'll just do the rest. I'm good with Tinker's tools, you see."
Yeah, she'll a little thing comes to
Like
life.
it could just be a cheeseoid.
Yeah,
Dude.
it just a cheeseoid crawls out of the machine that builds cheeseoid, but this one's a bit like just a bit more durable than the other ones, so it doesn't fall apart after like 5 seconds.
Petrol.
Alright, I've just got to quickly
And you will-
delete its intelligence, and there you go. And there you go, you can have it now.
I mean, you know, the cheeseoid AI, it's just the pre-installed one that comes on all of them.
Yeah,
The
and then
the
spends
screw- the
3
scream
weeks with
makes is
Tinker's
horrifying.
tools setting up a new body.
It does.
So-
Spends 3 weeks setting up a new body, and then when we get here, goes with like more or less 90% finished body and gets all like the materials for the rest of the bits and bobs, and sorts
Cool.
himself out.
So,
And are the marshals going in as a team? I assume you're going in as a team.
I mean, Colt would be happy for that.
Because
He'd love to fight side by side with the Baylor and Galahad and
Like-
Senti.
like round like some of the the way the rounds are broken down is you'll be split up from your team for the like qualifying rounds effectively.
Hmm.
You might end up in the same bracket as some of your teammates, but
Wait,
there's no
Are any
guarantee.
of are any of the level 5 party joining?
Yeah, they're all signing. They're all signing up except for the wizard and the bard. So
Yeah.
just the fighter and the barbarian are signing up because the wizard and the
Um,
bard would be
yeah.
not very
Go.
good in this martial tournament.
I take it they're buffed a little bit because they've been training with the Baylor for
Oh,
like
they're
weeks.
they're like stronger, but they've gotten better at being a bard and a wizard respectively. They're not like better at fighting physically, if that
No,
makes sense.
I meant like all four of them have gotten better at their own craft.
Oh yeah, they've all gotten they've all gotten better. It's
Yeah.
just, the wizard is still a wizard and the bard is still a bard. They're
He's like,
stronger bards and
He's like a
wizards now,
contest of champions. No thanks. I'll go to the library.
but it's like he could haste himself and bonk things with a stick, but he'd probably beat up maybe some people who arrived, but probably not because
Uh,
most people who are signing up to this thing are at least decently good at fighting. Strangely enough.
Fireball would spend some of his time explaining Halloween to Fume.
Uh, sure. And then Fume will, once she knows that all these people are signing up to a thing, will start making signs for supporting her friends.
Oh, cute.
Just like we're gonna work on banners, and we're gonna get a chant going, and we're gonna have like, you know,
There is a banner making competition on if you want to join that.
sure.
Okay.
Hey Ben,
Mhm.
do you have any money?
We have
Uh,
infinite as a unit.
It's not infinite, but we have a lot of money.
Oh, I mean, I have no personal money.
Yeah. Like here's a credit card. Go nuts.
That is made of
Oh.
metal, so it doesn't melt.
Anyway, Ben,
Mhm.
you know the deck that you have.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Okay, can I draw one card from it?
Let's head outside. You like leave the ship, walk a fair way away. He'll let you draw one. Roll a d22.
Okay.
God, I can't wait for Fireball to be out this campaign.
He draws Don John.
3.
What's a 3?
Shame on you, Ben. Giving in to the drug lords. It's not what I meant to say. The drug addict.
Giving
Giving into peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, letting the drug addict have his bit.
Oh, fuck. That's actually really good.
Oh,
Okay.
that's even
Let's see
worse.
what
Either way, regardless of what you got, the response would have been, "Oh no!"
Fireball.
Yeah.
You have one wish.
Oh. Um.
As the power of the moon shines down upon you.
And none of us know this.
That's true. Well,
Yeah.
Ben knows that you've pulled the moon card, which is the one that gives you a wish. So
A
He-
single bead of sweat runs down Ben's head.
he's just like, yeah, don't use that near the ship. Or, yeah.
Or against me.
Could I use
Yeah.
could I use that here?
I mean, you can just cast the wish now if you want for
Okay.
something. What are you gonna wish for?
Or are
I
you
mean,
gonna
you don't have
save
to use it
it?
now. You could save it.
Yeah, you could use it later on for like if
You
you
could
think
you
yikes,
could
someone will die.
you could wait until you're in the tournament, and then like if there's a really powerful enemy that you
I'm
want to
not
beat.
in. I'm not in the tournament.
That's true. You could enter the sort of spell slinging tournament. You could enter one of the magic tournaments that are on. There's a couple. Uh, there's one that you might be interested in. Uh, which is like, it's like a fireworks display type of thing. It's who can put on the best fireworks show. That's currently on.
I would
Okay,
have
I'll
joined
go.
that before my accident.
Now all
I
you've
mean,
got is the
technically, if you
waterworks.
you can like set up a little shop and sell people water because it's a relatively dry, hot planet.
That is actually not a terrible idea. Yeah, okay, that sounds like a good idea.
You could just like set up a stall selling water.
Like each
One
bottle
hundred
of water,
percent homemade water.
each
I
bottle
mean,
of water
the
has
what?
like one of our party members' faces on it.
Yeah, for all the advertising. Yeah, yeah.
Come and get your elemental girl, but water.
Oh God. Okay, hang on. Roll me a performance. Roll me. Actually, roll me any form of charisma check.
Sure, give me a second.
Any form of
I
charisma
just-
check you want.
excellent. I have a
Wait,
17.
So you
wait,
can.
wait, just as they've set up this stall, can I cast Wish for Fume to get our firepowers back? No, I don't. I'm not that mean.
She's got a 20 anyway.
She did with a plus 11. Now, Sonia, are you changing that to be a 17 rather
Yeah.
than... Okay. And it's persuasion. Fume.
Uh-huh.
Everyone want to buy that magical girl water.
Cool. I'm selling my magical girl water at the competition.
You have acquired a following of simps.
Because, yeah, you would. Right, time to go and get this
I
on a
can
shirt.
monetize this, right?
You, you are monetizing
Beth-
this.
But
Yeah, put it on a shirt as well.
Bethany is also there helping you, helping sell water and stuff.
Yeah, this is the our army of simps, not just my army of simps.
You have acquired an army of simps that just really want to buy that water. They're
Yeah.
loads of them are really
Well-
intense about acquiring every single like different bottle with all the different characters and stuff.
You've heard of Picari sweat. This is fume sweat.
Sure. You can just tell me how much money I make out of this at the end of the process. We go, well,
Sure, I'll tell you at the end of the tournament what ungodly amount of money you'll have made from this stall.
And how many
As like
subscribers you
every
have.
day, like pretty much by the end of every day, you're out of spell slots because of how much water people want from you.
I'm down to cantrip water, and cantrip water just doesn't produce enough to keep up with demand.
The demand is so high. Like on a few of the days, like you're open for like on the first day you manage to stay open all day, but then by the second day where everyone's heard about you, it's like
Fume and Bethany acquire phones to get on space Instagram.
yeah.
Hey, at least you get your slots back on a short rest.
Start.
Yeah, so that's a good point.
That'll help keep up demand.
You're constantly having to like
Take an hour.
take an hour break to just keep filling up the giant vats of water you
I'm
have.
like using the powers I've learned from Grizzle Dad to be able to make more water.
There's definitely some disturbing imagery here.
Oh.
Hey, if you have disturbing imagery from this, that's all in your own head.
It
I'm
is.
simply casting water spells, and these people are misunderstanding what's happening.
Oh, they certainly are.
At least Fume's having fun.
And taking a negative, what she perceives as a negative, and turning it into a positive.
Also true. Fume's just having a good time. making
If this is successful enough, Hume's like, okay, so we have to do this on every place we stop because it seems to be successful.
making like trucks of money all the time.
Hey, this if it makes enough money, Hume might be like, maybe this curse is actually a positive.
Maybe water isn't so bad. It does make
And
me that bank.
and then I become the natural enemy of Fireball because I abandoned the power of fire to move to water.
Oh,
I do have a wish, and I could force you back to fire.
Wow.
Maybe later.
I want to eventually get back to fire, but like this is making good bank, so we need to.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to be evil like that anyway.
Yet.
so you're gonna spend
Yeah.
you're gonna spend the run up to the festival selling water. What does everyone else want to do? I assume Fireball. Do you want to join the fireworks festival, people?
Yeah, am I able to
I'll be.
uh, am I able to find like a store that sells like different chemicals?
There are people who will be selling like potions, chemicals, various things that
But
like
like I want to find one that sells like potassium and other
yeah,
such things that
you can buy potassium and stuff. There are shops that will sell you that.
are those elements that react and make fire different colors.
Ah, right. So you're going for
The colored fire approach.
the okay, right. So you're buying like lots of different things to make your flames different colors.
Yeah.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, 14.
Uh, you think this has inspired you to try and make some new spells, effectively, for like finally controlling fire into like more beautiful patterns. Would you like
Okay.
to try and make a new spell?
Yes.
Cool. Roll me. What would you like your spell to do?
Um, like the little sort of like, in the Mandalorian when he's got the little sort of uh, like arrow dart things that come out from his wrist blaster,
You
and they
want to
go
do that
flying all
with
over.
fire?
Yeah, and they like home in on loads of different targets.
Sure. And do you want it to like contain these little bits of various like elements that you want to put in little capsules? So, like effectively you're firing a fire bullet that contains this stuff. So as it flies, it burns it and like changes to different colors.
Yeah.
Sure. It's like a very precise type of spell.
Yeah.
Give me like 5 Arcana checks, and
One.
you have advantage because Discovery will help you make this new spell.
Okay, so that's roll number one with advantage.
Because you and Discovery will be a team for the
Yeah.
firework making contest.
Team
Uh,
Fireworks.
Roll number two is a 25. You said four, right?
5.
5. 3. 4. 5.
Cool. It's like just sort of ready in time for the contest. Uh, so the way it works is it's like uh it will be a 3rd level spell for you. It would
Okay.
normally be 2nd level, but it's 3rd level for you because you don't have 1st or 2nd level slots, I don't think.
No, I don't.
Yeah. And you'll fire out uh, 3 projectiles, generally up into the air, with a range of 120 feet. The projectiles will then explode, but every 5 feet it will burn a different element that is part of the spell, which will be consumed on casting the spell. So
Uh,
rainbow changes colors mid-flight.
okay, so fire 3
Uh,
projectiles which will explode every 5 feet.
it
It
changes to a different color.
changes okay.
You can choose which colors it cycles through.
Okay. So outside of this contest, am
Then,
I just assuming it's a bit like Magic Missile?
it does have a to. It does I guess it would technically need it to hit.
Yeah.
It has a. It's just like it's a ranged spell attack to hit.
It was
Uh,
120 feet, wasn't it?
it's 120 feet, and and each projectile, after traveling either the full distance or when they make contact with something, will explode. Uh, create Around a 30-foot radius. Uh, in a particular pattern that you can choose.
Uh,
So you can basically make like the head of a dragon out of fire with one or something.
alright.
Or
So
you
like,
could like put all 3 together and make like a full giant dragon in the sky.
right. Um, explode on contact or at full range. Being a nice pattern or
And I'll say that the radius explosion ignites flammable objects but deals no damage, except worn objects. So,
okay.
and the
A,
projectiles deal like uh 2d6 damage, fire damage specifically.
okay. Nice flammable materials. Uh, casting time, I assume, is an action.
It's an action, and its
Is it even
duration is. I mean, technically, the duration is like instantaneous for combat purposes.
okay?
Because you just
Uh,
cast it, and then the projectiles are simply
is
just.
it is it verbal somatic material or is it
It
just
it
verbal
is
somatic?
verbal somatic material, and the
Okay.
material components are of a variety of like a variety of flammable elements that cause fire to burn different colors.
Okay. And its name, what's it called?
You can name it. It can be Fireball's Magnificent Flame or whatever you want. It's your spell.
Yeah, do that thing where like they add the name at the start to be like Leopold's something something.
Yeah, it's called Otek Sphere of Resilience for a reason. Because Otek made it. So you feel free to call it like Leopold's like fireworks if you want.
Leopold's prismatic pyrotechnics.
Yeah,
Something
you
like
can
that.
name it whatever you want to name it.
Or do a Lawrence and make it either incredibly long or German.
Yep.
Or some kind of really weird sexual reference.
Yes, or a pun.
Yeah.
Any of these options are good.
Um,
I cast John Wick.
I cast the Ring of Fire. No.
I really hate that something like John's Wick could perfectly be a fine fire name, like spell.
It is technically a Wick is technically a pun
Yeah, I hate
for
that
something
so much.
fiery.
I cast John's Wick.
Fireballs, frenzied, fireworks.
Nice alliteration.
Fireballs, frenzied fireworks. Fair enough. That is the official name of the spell.
Now we need to market that spell. Make it famous.
And the
Yeah,
damage
put it on-
is
Record it happening and put it on Space Tube.
I mean, the entire tournament will be recorded.
it's 2d6 fire, isn't it?
Yep. It's not a strong spell, but it's a pretty one.
What school would it be? Evocation.
It is an evocation spell.
One action, range 120, target. Instant. It does need an attack roll.
Yep, it's your spell casting. It's literally a ranged spell attack. Is how it would go.
Okay. There's nowhere that I can put in the damage.
You just write it in the description of the spell,
Oh, okay.
and then you
to
can
change it to spell attack because it's either spell card or spell attack.
yeah yeah, and you can set up a macro for it on your sheet after that.
Yeah.
But you don't need to at the minute because you're not probably going to be fighting with it anytime soon, I don't imagine.
No. Anyway. Uh,
Cool. So now
cool.
that it's done,
Okay. I question, does it do anything at higher levels?
You can upcast it to launch more projectiles, I'll say.
Okay.
For each level you upcast it at, it launches one more projectile.
Thank you.
Cool. So Fireball's inventing his spell. Fume is selling water. All the martial people are doing fighting and training. What's Sonya doing?
Same. Practicing with
Fighting and training.
basically helping other Sonya to practice. Since only one
Fair
of
enough.
them's taking part in the tournament.
Cool. Would you like to sign up to any extracurricular things other than the main fighting tournament?
No,
There are a bunch
no.
of other things on. There's like baking stuff. There's tons of stuff. Like if you look around, there's stuff to do.
I mean, Sonya would love to, yeah, but she's fully in on the stealing the artifact if all else fails plan. So she
So,
actually wants to keep
would you like-
focused.
Would you like to spend your time just like focusing, looking at the area? The you don't. Oddly enough, there doesn't seem to be a spot where it looks like they'd present the artifact to the winner potentially. There are two sort of. You can see the stadium that the tournament's going to be held in. Uh, it does have like two like platforms either side of it. One has a large poster of Fate's Bane on it. The other has a large poster of Alan on it.
God, I'd love to set that on fire.
Do you want to set one on fire?
No,
I
no.
assume you want to set the Fate's Bane one on fire.
I again want to, but being good, trying my hardest.
But it just looks so flammable and Fate's Baney. Ugh.
Or you can just turn around to Cut and say, if you see her, punch her.
I mean, isn't that what Sonya tells you every single time that they open their mouth? You know that Fate's pain.
Yeah.
Hit them more.
Hit them
Yeah, and-
really hard.
He also has Krona in his head going, go for the bloody throat, man! Colt's like, no, shut up.
Okay.
Ah.
The only other thing I suppose would be, Sonya would want to look into, because, like, essentially getting like an earpiece that's the equivalent of like sending stones.
Sure. You want like
Something so that
something
regardless
like-
of distance, the Sonyas can communicate.
cool.
But they already have
okay,
the phone
do you want
thing.
a magical?
Yeah, they already have
Do you want
phone-based stuff, which is electrical. So they also want something magical-based to cover both areas.
you can there is like you can upgrade your phone. There are like better phones that you can buy. There are phones that effectively have tiny sending stones in them.
So that would
If you want to buy something like that.
that would essentially cover both.
Yeah, it works as it's like marketed as this phone is magic and also like is just a regular phone.
Sure, should go and pick. I guess 2 of them up
Sure.
because it would.
The little sending stones can be linked to their own private network.
Another Discord.
Effectively. Because they need to be linked to specific sending stones, because they usually are made in pairs, but these ones you can link up to each other. You first have to connect the phones via Bluetooth. Give me an intelligence roll, actually. Just flat int. Let's see if Sonia can figure out how the phones work and all the interlocking system.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do an int with both Sonias and see how the two of them each do, because they have different ints.
That's true.
That's now how did they do? Oh, you only saw that one, so that would have been
16 and a 20.
20. I need to only to GM.
Yeah. It's a bit complicated linking up the magical and electrical bits, but the slightly more intelligent Sonia just about figures it out a couple of seconds faster than it would have taken the slightly less intelligent Sonia. Which is really the only demarcation point at this point between the two of them.
No, the difference
Because-
is,
You can't call them. Oh, you can't call one old Sonia and new Sonia because that doesn't make any sense. Because they're both old and new Sonia.
one of them's Sonia Senior Junior, and the other one's Sonia Junior Senior.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah.
So yeah, pretty much that,
And-
and just helping train new Sonia, new old.
Old, new, newy, old. Okay,
New body.
So that is so the first day of the tournament would roll on around. And
Colt
Colt
is just all
and
nervous energy.
Colt and Co, who are all like, "Ah, we've trained our whole lives for this moment."
Well, Colt is just like, I've trained my whole life just in general,
Yeah, true.
just for anything. It's
Sonia
what I do.
next to him was like, I've trained for the past 3 days for this.
It's so true. And would you like any of your summons to join you on this adventure? Like Fume, you could theoretically sign Grizzledad up for this.
No, I wouldn't.
Sure, fair enough.
Like, I mean, I probably have asked him if he wanted to take part, but I'm like,
he's fine either way. He prefers to like be a broody demon sitting in his own dimension, getting training and being more powerful.
I also prefer to be a broody person sitting in my own dimension. Wow.
So relatable.
True goals. True goals.
I actually will sign up lovely burp person.
Cool. Are all of you signing up as one big team, or are you signing up in like smaller teams, or like as individuals?
I mean, Colt happy either way.
And Colt, you wanted to
would-
sign Ra up because he
Wants the publicity.
because wants the publicity. Yeah.
I mean, he's like Colt is. You just joke last time saying Colt starts a cult, but Colt is just like, hey, if you're supposed to be some sort of like lesser deity, this might get you a few more followers in a more modern sense.
Yeah, he's 100% up for.
The only thing I'm thinking about is how would this work? Because once Colt summons him, he can only keep him out for like 20 minutes. Or do we get like short rests in between rounds, in which case Colt will get all his ki back? In which case, we'll be able to stay around. What happens?
Was it like a day at a time for essentially the round?
What was each round a different day?
It depends. Usually it's 2 rounds per day, roughly. But the first day is just 1 round because the first round they have to run through it a bunch of times to just eliminate a ton of people
Yeah.
because tons of people show up to this thing.
And a lot of them are yahoos who've done like some self-defense classes,
Well,
and then
like,
they come up against like 20th level adventurers.
it's like it's the most powerful beings. It's some of the most powerful beings in the universe fighting each other, and it's like, yeah, you've trained like your whole life for this, but like
But is it?
you haven't really
You're
gotten
not
quite.
you're not at that level.
Yeah, or like you've trained a lot, but you need like magic items to kind of stand a proper chance and stuff.
Yeah,
But
And
it's
it's
like
like
if some you go
sorry.
Lance.
So it's like nuts or worlds. Sorry, regionals or nuts then.
yeah, it's
I mean,
like
I was
you
gonna say
you
it's
might
like
have
if
destroyed like everyone in your local community, but like eh.
it's like if someone took any anime and then just shoehorned like DBZ characters into there. It's like, yeah, you've like saved whole nations and done like your whole story and become the most powerful character that has ever been known in your world. But this guy can pop a planet like an egg.
Oh God, why
Mr.
is the
Satan.
internet so horny?
Mr. Satan?
This is I'm trying to find art for a character, and just it's
You know what? I'm gonna Google that exact question. Why is the internet so horny?
It's because the entire human race is on it.
I just want to see.
uh,
First thing that
I want
comes
to see
up, of course,
what
is
the internet's
Reddit.
answer.
No stupid questions. Why is everyone on the internet so horny?
Wait, Reddit? You mean it wasn't Twitter that first came up?
And now I'm gonna close
because
that tab.
because it's just I just wanted art for a thing, and
That's not how the internet
and
works.
I get this instead, and like it's, at least okay, this is sensible art finally.
Okay,
Why is it like
can I ask
Just-
not my character, but character question of someone I've just remembered who I don't remember what happened to them? What happened to our bubble friend?
which bubble friend?
The
Oh,
one-
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's out there.
I was gonna say, didn't he get fuck? Something happened to him. Didn't he like get plane shifted or something?
He's certainly out there.
It's another fucking Nigel. I just remembered he exists, and then was like, but what?
But where is Bubbles? We'll never know. We
Ho-
will never
Hopefully he's relaxing somewhere.
ever know.
I also remember that we used to have the frog person who was in the party.
Yep,
There somewhere.
yep. They are somewhere.
The frog person.
Oh,
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I
One of the
remember.
other people who was also a slaver.
Didn't they stay with Croc?
I
they
don't
did stay
know.
with Croc.
There's that many NPCs now.
There's that many
Half of
Yeah.
them are
bloody
not
playable
unnamed.
characters.
Yeah, it's true. Speaking of playable characters, the B team aren't joining this tournament, are they?
I mean, you haven't.
Mi-
You don't
Minsk and
know.
Minsk and the Muscle Mage.
I mean, would you have checked on the betting?
I mean, Colt probably wouldn't, but actually, I don't think either of my characters would. It'd be down to like other characters if they do.
Who would have checked on the betting?
Apparently no one cares about betting.
Yeah, literally 0 people apparently. In that case, you have no idea since no one has looked.
Damn my role playing being a good person. And him
Like,
going, no, I will not gamble.
no one has
only
placed any
through
bets
effort.
on themselves or anyone else, or so you have no clue whether they'll be here or not.
TKO is a construct and has no concept of gambling.
When does the betting open? Because I don't have money, but that's.
Right, is fume betting.
Yeah, I would like to place an equal amount of like which of the people in the party have the longest odds?
Uh, like, they've signed up as a team, and because people know they saved the universe, but people haven't really seen them fight before. Like the only tacit like video of any of the fighters who are joining this, is the like level
Hello?
the
Sorry.
formerly level 5 adventurers have a movie about them that's based on true events, but nobody knows how true. Uh,
Am I able to bet on our
so
ship's team?
you can bet on the team. The odds of the odds on them are pretty high for them winning effectively.
I
Especially for
would
the
like
preliminary
to
round.
put half of the gold I have made from selling water on the team to win.
Who are you gonna bet
Sure.
against us with?
Now, which team has which group has the worst or has the best like the longest shot of winning? Is there anybody that's like several thousand to one?
Uh, yeah, there's like a pretty old, like veteran kind of dude. He had his like heyday about 8 or 9 tournaments ago. Uh, and he's incredibly old now. In one tournament he managed to come like 8th, which is pretty good. But like each year, he's progressively gotten like worse and worse and worse. Uh, at this point, people are surprised he can move. The odds are like 1,000 to 1 against him.
Okay. Is there? I'll put like a couple 10 credits on that guy,
Fair enough.
Um,
and then I will ask the group if they can help that guy get to the end.
yeah,
Uh, Also cool. The rounds go on longer than the amount of time you could keep Ra here, but if Ra wins before the timer goes out, that is irrelevant. Like you have effectively 30 minutes to win a round.
Right, so it's
Yeah.
more of a time
Well,
limit rather than.
specifically this, like the preliminary round. If you do, although for this first round specifically, you don't know which bracket Ra will end up in. He might end up in the same one as you, and thus the fight will happen at the same time as you. Or he might end up in a different one. You don't know. But
Right.
for all other rounds have like, it's a fixed like either team versus team or 1 versus 1 or team versus 1 in some cases, because uh you gotta have some tension for Fatesbane and Alan, because they kind of have to fight a team of people to have a fun fight for the audience.
I was going to say if it's like if those two have the odds of like
Oh,
one
that
of like 2 to 1, then
that
Court will like look at himself and then look at like the rest of like all the other marshals, and if it's all of us versus one of them, I like those odds.
yeah, your team, because you think that they'll probably keep like you you three separate, kind of, if you all make
The
it.
the,
You
the
think the event organizers would probably keep like the most exciting fight in separate brackets, so it happens like right at the end effectively.
yeah. They're looking at Alan, looking at Colt, and they're just like, keep those two away from each other.
It's like
At
the
least
it's
leave it until the last. We still need an arena to run this event.
uh
um,
but yeah, in that case, uh you do know, Fume, that a large dragon, a muscly wizard, a shadowy rat, some people calling themselves Minsk and Boo, and Schloopity Whoop have also signed up as a team.
Uh,
I will give
You-
warning of people, anyone I've heard of before. And wait, is that shadowy rat our shadowy rat? Wait, would I have met the shadowy rat?
I'm pretty sure you did.
You have met the shadowy rat.
And you shot the dragon, so you'd be looking at them going, "Oh, those are the guys I
True.
shot."
Hey, we've got a bigger cannon now.
Go
Also
bigger
true?
gun.
so
Ooh, question. Question for like Tikio's new stuff. Can he hack? Can he like tap into the cannon
Yeah, I mean, you have access
and
to
like
the
float the ship
cannon.
over and just bring down hell upon whoever he wants?
You theoretically can, but it would be considered cheating in the tournament to use a spaceship to just pull up on someone with an
Let's just
actual
say if the
spaceship.
flavor Tikio, when he turns up on the day, because he'll like turn up at like, the last second, you'll tell Colt to sign him up, and you'll tell him that, and Colt will go, "No, that'll be cheating. Please do not use it."
Like
Okay.
the tournament's regulations do ban the use of sort of large
Siege weaponry.
scale siege weaponry
Yeah,
and things like that.
It's only okay when it's Sonya doing it to specifically crush Colt.
You just used the ship for that. That wasn't the weapons.
okay,
Also, he kind of did ask for it because he was like, "I'm going to turn it to a mind flare, otherwise."
Yes, Lawrence.
okay, can Fireball use the credit card to put 100 gold on the old dude?
Huh?
100 gold on Minsk and Boo's team,
Uh-huh.
and 1,000 credits on the level 5 party,
Mm-hmm.
and 10,000 gold on Colt's team.
Sure. Sorry, 1,000 gold on which team?
Minsk and Boo's team.
Alright. And then, 10,000...
5,000 gold on the level 5 team.
Oh, that... Because they want a shot at winning.
Oh, so they're with Colt's team.
Yeah, they're included with Colt's team. Because,
Oh, in that case, I'll put 15,000 gold on that team then.
okay. Fair enough.
I
So-
like.
Um,
Go on.
Now I was just going to ask how close to maxing out the credit card am I?
I mean, do you check your bank balance?
Yeah.
You don't have a lot of spending money left.
Okay.
You've
Oh.
just emptied it.
Better hope we
Hopefully.
win.
Well, that's why I kind of bet on everyone.
Joseph, you'll probably agree with me on this. That I like to think that Sonya goes up to the betting thing, tries to ask to how much can they put on the person they hate dying horribly, and they're like, "That's not how the betting works," and just Sonya walks off upset.
How much to bet that the lightning boy will punch that one really hard? That's not how the betting works.
They go like, you can like bet against all of the people they're fighting, but you can't really. I guess.
Bet on them dying.
No, I
This is a non-lethal event.
specifically hope that they die horribly.
Like, I mean, we can run odds on that. Hang on. They'll come back to you. 10,000 to 1 odds that Fatesbane dies in the tournament. That's the
Ah,
current odds they're running on that bet.
sure. Sonia will put 1 coin on that. Because why not?
Sure. Uh, and this is where I flip a coin. Do I go with the first image that came up with this character, or do I go with the image that makes sense? I'll let you guys decide. How much do you believe in the internet
How much
and
will
its
the other one
ability
get
to...
us demonetized?
I don't know.
Oh, who
Lot.
cares?
Wait, you mean
I
we're
mean, it's
making
your
money from
channel.
this?
So you know.
You mean we're making money from this?
I mean, if you
Andrew's
count
made a
like
solid 4 pence,
yeah,
right?
if you count like £1 a year,
Yeah.
between
So
you, I owe
yeah,
you like
which
a couple of pennies each.
do you want me to use the art for the character
Don't use
that
the
was
Mike
like
Wazowski.
the first thing Google threw at me when I googled this, which doesn't even make any sense? Or should I use the art that is actually sensible and
Sensible.
looks good and is good? Okay, that's 1 vote for sensible.
I'll back Andrew because it's his channel.
Very well. We're on team sensible.
Let's go 2 to 1.
Good choice. The internet can never be trusted.
No, it cannot.
Cool.
I'm on Team Chaos.
You're always on Team Chaos.
Well, unless Graham sides with you. Graham, do you trust the internet?
Not really, but fine. Go for number one.
Oh wait, so okay, so it's a 50-50. Uh
Flip a coin.
Fine. Heads, it's heads we do the stupid option, tails we don't. I'm going to get a coin in my real life right now because
Ugh.
yep. I have 10
Physical
actual
human being lives.
I have 10 actual pens that I am about to actually I'll let each side call what they want.
No,
Sure.
you've already picked.
So heads is stupid, tails is the sensible option.
Oh god, it landed on its side.
It actually fucking did. It landed on my keyboard on its side,
I
like in between the keys.
fate is not.
So we go around 2 on that coin.
So, yeah, take that fate spin.
It's tails, we're doing the sensible thing.
Yay.
Never trust the internet.
Screw the rules, I have money.
Okay. Also Fireball.
Uh-huh.
Roll me an Arcana check with advantage to see how well you do on the day of your fireworks display where everybody's launching their beautiful. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're competing with several like large companies that have shown up. They've set all their fireworks off. Like loads of them are really cool. Some of them change shape in the air. Some of them like but most of them are like one color. One of them rainbow colors, but it's just a very basic like explosion. Like there's a lot of the launching systems are like advertised as like incredibly safe. And then it comes around to your turn. Describe to me what your fireworks look like, because I will let you basically you can make them look like whatever you want. This takes place like the day before the tournament starts because this competition will decide who gets their fireworks launched to kick the tournament off.
So, you know, um, hmm. So, essentially, uh, out of, uh, hmm. Essentially, you know the fireworks display that.
I can't hear anything you're saying. Well, I can hear you from the other room, but I can't hear you on Discord.
Is it even a session if that line gets said?
That's true.
Also, one tiny thing while he's doing that, TQ's new body isn't on the board.
That's also true. I need to put TQ's
Of it-
new body on the board.
Yeah,
Is it-
fair. I've put the token on, so I don't know how it works on your end. If it's available straight away or not. There it is.
There.
Hello, hello.
I need to move TKO into from the dead characters tab into the allies tab.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
God, this
Um,
party.
So it would sort of start out a bit like Bilbo's party sort of fireworks at the start of the Lord of the Rings. And then sort of sort of like dragon thing. Just the hobbits getting in the way because that would be annoying. Or entertaining. Depends on the crowd, really. And then it would sort of finish off with like bit like you know when the at like football stadiums when they have the like the football stadiums and stuff.
I'm gonna be honest, you're really robot-y. It's very hard to understand you, but vaguely.
One moment. I'll just post it in the chat. It might be easier. I've posted something in the chat which will be coming up shortly.
We all believe you.
Ooh, the internet's dying. That's
What?
fun.
Internet?
And I have no idea why.
Because it specifically hates you.
Okay, so that right. I think it was Lawrence uploading that image actually. I was stealing it.
God, it was a harrowing image. With some
Yep.
wonderful...
It's a good thing we couldn't understand him. You can't say that on the internet.
True. Do you make the fireworks look like anything specific? Like, do they slowly turn into a larger thing, or do you just like explode them?
Out of 1 second. I'd have turned them into like a massive fire elemental, which would then sort of large flame disappear.
Cool.
Essentially using fire to create an illusory image of a Balrog.
Yeah.
Essentially.
They're
Yeah.
very impressed. You win the contest hands down.
Nice.
And your fireworks will announce the beginning of every sort of day at the start of like each challenge, effectively.
Yeah. Nice.
So, day one rolls around. The time for your match to start. You do bump into some familiar people. Generally over here.
Yeah, Sonia goes and sits with the rat.
The rat. Actually.
Does Fireball win anything for the fireworks
You
competition?
there is like it's mostly a publicity thing for companies.
Yeah.
You really fucked those
Uh,
companies.
you did. You screwed them out. But like, what you've effectively won is a bunch of free advertising on like a galactic stage. So a bunch of people will be told like, "Oh, these are fireball fireworks."
Yeah. I'll advertise my new spell.
Okay, you're gonna advertise your new spell.
I mean, that
Fair
makes
enough.
sense. Like, look at what you can
Well,
accomplish with this amazing Libric fireball spell.
But like, I'll aggressively advertise it like,
No, not Libric, Leopold.
Yeah.
Fireball's frenzied fireworks.
Nice. Discovery is gonna like lock eyes with the rat. The rat locks eyes with Discovery.
Best of friends.
But both of them run over to you and try and get more of your attention than the other.
Is Rat not freaked out that there's two Sonias?
No. He technically doesn't know there's two yet because the other one's
the
in the
rat
waiting room.
Yeah, the rat only smells this one, and this he remembers the smell of this onion.
The one who launched him into space.
Yeah,
Look,
to be with his friend.
he looks well. Everyone on his team looks well. All worked out.
But yeah, both Discovery and the rat will be vying for your attention.
Also, Sunya will make it very clear to the other team that if they happen to win, that works as well. So good, essentially like good luck to them.
Yeah, they're gonna be quite happy for that.
Your wishes are appreciated. But
Bubbles
best
makes
of
bubble
luck to your
noises at
friends.
you.
They're going to need it against my strength.
I'm a dragon.
The
No,
dragon is
that's
actually,
the muscle mage.
the
Ah,
dragon is
okay.
actually not.
That's
dragon
my
is
vote for the
also-
muscle mage.
The dragon is also not participating in this because the dragon is a farmer and has no idea how to fight properly. His only combat advantage
disagree.
is he's an ultimate dragon.
He is the ultimate winner of the last tournament.
He did win the last tournament.
Technically.
Doesn't know anything about fighting. So he will sit it out.
The muscle mage keeps trying to teach him kinesomancy, and he's just not getting it at all.
Also,
You haven't taken your daily protein. Damn you, dragon!
Fume. Bethany will enter as a solo contestant, and is going to ask for your support.
I will say if you do, I'll call it Bethany's Blaze Boys. That's the team name.
Fair enough. Is
That's my
great, yeah.
sponsor. That's my sponsorship of the team.
You can run different sponsorships on different days, advertising whatever you want.
Oh no, it's. I'm just advertising everything that Fireball can sell.
Fair enough. Is
Just
Grim here?
everybody. I don't know.
It doesn't seem like Grim's
Doesn't
here.
seem like it because he's not in roll 20 either.
Sorry, what's up?
Alright, there you go. Bethany's saying she's gonna enter the tournament as like an individual, effectively.
Oh, okay, then I better put money on Bethany then.
The rest of the crow's
Okay,
money.
how
Got
much
it.
money? How much money you putting on Bethany?
How much money have I made? Because I'm like the rest of it that's left.
Roll me a d20.
I'll put it on.
Cool.
16.
Cool. I'll just say.
So you can keep track of it because half of it's on the crew. There's 20 gold on the old guy, and then the rest of it's on Bethany.
Oh, okay. Add. Okay. For just like before the tournaments began, add 2 zeros onto that. That's how much money you have made from the
Sure.
water before the tournament has started.
So 800 gold on the crew, 20 gold on the guy, and then 780 gold on Bethany.
You do also have your share of like dragon credit card money if you want to bet that as
No,
well.
I don't know about that. I don't believe in that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not being in the dragon's debt.
But it's
Like
your
no,
money.
it's your share. It's your share of the money. From,
Sure,
like,
but if I've got this money on me, I'll just keep this. Use the money that I've got on me,
fair enough.
and I'll just tell Bethany that I believe in her.
Sure.
Go kick some
Sure.
ass, honey.
She'll like coordinate her outfit so it has the emblem of the shop on it,
Yeah, you go sell some of this water.
like a goddamn Red Bull fighter.
Magical Guild water branding.
Yeah.
And now all I've got in my head is like Leon from
uh,
Pokemon. She's just wearing a cape covered in different sponsors.
Fireball is asking if you can something to do with the sponsor, but he's not coming through on Discord. I can't hear you, Lawrence. You're not coming through on Discord at all.
Also, I was
can-
100% talking and muted earlier, by the way.
All right, rip.
Hello.
Hello, there we go. What were you trying to sponsor?
Fireball wants to put the branding for his new flame spell on Bethany's weapons. If if Bethany will allow it, and B, if
she'll direct you towards her financial advisor for that. Fume. What deal should we make?
A rival
try and
company
get
wants to
Him
advertise.
to advertise. Should we try and get him to advertise our stuff and we'll advertise his stuff?
I mean,
or we
he doesn't
just
really
not...
have he doesn't really have an ability to advertise because he's like living fire.
Yeah, but his fireworks are going to be launched at the start of all the festivals, and people will be told about who made the fireworks.
And he
things.
make his fireworks spell out
He can.
magical girl water.
He can make them spell that out.
yeah.
Are you willing to do that, Fireball?
If I'm allowed to put the name of my stuff onto Bethany's weapon, yes.
I believe we have a deal.
Okay, so Bethany's coming in with like all the sponsorships glued to like her outfit and stuff for the tournament. Cool. Do you summon Ra? For
Aye.
Sure.
Yeah, all but 1 hit point, and then he'll just like zap me back to health for
This
the
is
round.
this is accurate.
Right.
He looks like this now.
Ooh. Zoom
He's
in.
altered his avatar to be more size appropriate for the tournament.
Is this the character where you were looking for art for? And
Yep, 100%. There
what
was
is this art of?
I googled Ra in human form, and that's a bird boy. I'll make his art bigger just to show it off.
Yeah, I'm zoomed in at max here.
Could have used the
Hang on.
card for the thing that I can't remember what it is. The Disciple of Ra?
Ra's disciple.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
could have
correct.
used Ra's disciple from Yu-Gi-Oh, but I thought
I
custom
mean,
art.
this
Done.
makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
That look,
and then the internet also gave me a really horny option. That came from
course.
Reddit.
Reddit?
because
Really?
Yeah,
Alright.
oddly enough.
So Colt summons him and he looks at that, and Colt's like, "Ooh, you got a humanoid form now, neat. That'll make sparring between the two of us much easier." Of course, after this event.
True, true. Cool. Then he will heal you back to full.
Yee.
And then the round 1 is sort of announced. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of you.
You know, standard size team.
Oh, sorry, except Fireball is not actually part of the fighting force. So there are actually...
Is Sen?
Do familiars
What
count?
is Sen here?
That's one
Can
of...
he even?
There's still, like, at least one of them left.
I didn't count the Bat Familiar. Presumably the Bat Familiar is not participating.
I mean, it depends on, like, your ruling.
Uh,
Like, where do familiars come?
I mean, you'd have to sign them up as part of the team if you wanted them to help in the fight.
Sure.
So okay, the Bat is on the team.
Yes, they are the strongest member of the team.
You don't know if they'll end up in the same bracket as you for round 1. They'll definitely be on your team in the later rounds, but
They'll be somewhere. They might get ganked.
theoretically they'll just end up in a thing, and all you need to do is be one of the last 10 standing, and then you'll qualify for the early rounds. Also, Lawrence, no one can hear you.
Just while on the subject of Sonya and Sen, and that Colt will turn to the Sonya who's like hanging around us and just being all like, "You're taking part of this too? I didn't think this was your kind of thing."
Oh yeah.
Or are you gonna like polymorph into a great warrior or something?
No. This is all me.
Okay.
Um,
I'll be intrigued to see what you do. Also, Colt is low-key thinking, just thinking in his head, not saying anything, but just going, "Thank friggin' Mare isn't here."
Old.
She's always with us.
Can anyone hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Can hear you
Okay.
now.
Right, okay. Cold.
Yes.
Just so you know, I've got all of my money riding on you.
So
But
no
it was
pressure.
never my intention to let It was never my intention to let any of the side down. So
Well, it's more the entire team, but just so you know, if you guys lose, I'm broke. For now.
I like the idea of you saying,
yeah.
I like the
I'm
idea of him
broke. She's
saying,
like-
just by the way, if you lose, we're all broke, and then walks off.
No, he said I'm broke, and then Cole's just like, "I think you mean we're broke. That was the ship's money."
No. This isn't a communist dictatorship, Cold.
Oh, it is.
But we were all sharing that. It's got bug all to do with whatever you said.
Anyway,
Whatever. We'll just have to win even more now.
what are the odds on the team?
In it's pretty likely that most of the team that is the party is gonna win. The odds are quite high on them winning or at least qualifying through this round.
Is it like 5-1?
No, the odds are much better. It's like 1 to like 1.0003 that they'll make it through.
Okay.
That like they have good odds on them because they're really really strong. Also, I can't hear you anymore. You just keep cutting out like all the time. Nope, can't hear you. Alright, technically kind of can, but not
What is like wrong with it? Is it like a hardware problem, like the microphone in his computer's knackered or something?
I have no idea. I don't know what he's using to do things.
Never understood what
Because you're
Lawrence
fine.
does.
Because you're fine, so that would suggest it's not an internet problem.
Yeah.
It must be a hardware thing, surely. It sounds like if he's using something that has like an aux connection or a USB connection, it sounds like that connection's balked. This is, you probably saw us measuring the arena there. I'm like, this is a very small arena for like how many people are going to be in it at a time. Speedy speed boys get no advantage here if I looks of it. Lawrence, what are you using to record your voice for this?
Still can't hear you, by the way, Lawrence.
Oh, I thought he'd come back through.
Can anyone other than Joseph hear me?
Yes.
There we
I
go.
heard that.
Okay.
Are
No,
you just using
I think
Yeah.
I think it's just my other headphones that I was using.
Well, have you switched them now?
Yeah, I've switched to other ones.
Oh, so you're
who's
using
the
like
Hercule
you're using
Satan here?
Look, Joseph,
Sorry?
just focus on what you're doing.
I've just seen him now. Yes, headcanon, he's here.
Oh, he's the favorite. He's the favorite to win.
He's the favorite ahead of Fate Bane and Alan. He's just like, yeah.
There's big posters here and here of those two, but all of the inside of the arena is lined with his face.
Yeah, the crowds are going, say 10, say 10.
What? Who's here?
The
Took me a while to
greatest
notice him as
martial
well.
arts expert of our time.
Yeah, the greatest hero in fictional history.
Fictional? I think you're wrong there.
Just actual. Okay, so
Okay,
roll for
everyone who's
TKO and the muscle
in
mage.
the arena.
Oh, okay.
Do you wanna give me an initiative?
I see him then.
So just say.
And your just send.
Yeah,
just send.
Because
actually.
I don't have the staff block.
Yep.
Like I
It-
said,
that's
TKO
when-
is
That's
Dex
when
is
all the
Garbo.
that's when all the scrub NPCs will go.
What?
Uh,
What? Wait. What?
22.15, that's a very specific number.
But what?
Andrew, why are you confused?
Why have I got plus 2.15?
Oh,
22.15. Sounds broke.
Wait, what? That's what? Can I keep that?
You get
yeah, sure.
you get
Since it
the
makes no
you get the
difference.
2 point. You're getting the 2.15 from the advertising I'm providing.
That's true.
What did it say you rolled? You rolled a nat 20 and have a 2.15 modifier for your dex.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Do you know why?
The nat 20 must have came from the fucking sponsorship.
Sen needs that nat 20 to stay alive.
He's just gonna. Actually, it's just I was gonna say Sen does have a fly speed. Does Kyo technically have a fly speed because he's got jets and shit
He does have a fly speed, yeah.
equal to his movement?
Yeah.
Not like it'll get used here, unless
Uh,
somebody does do the Videl thing of I'm just gonna fly and just get my breath back, at which point he'll just go nope and just chase them down.
No, don't
Then
chase Sen.
No, he's not gonna chase Sen. It's somebody else can fly and they like fly away to try and catch their breath, thinking nobody else here can. TQ just like a freaking drone just chase them down.
a unique NPC that gets an initiative, so oh no, they must be trouble.
Which one was that? The red and yellow guy,
It's
the one
it's
that rolled an 18.
this person that did the do.
Sorry, I didn't see because I had my character sheet up.
This
Is
person.
it this boy? Yes.
Then you need an initiative rolled.
Are there special boxes to sit in for viewing purposes?
You can just sit in the stands anyway. There are special places to sit, but they're reserved for Fatesbane, Alan, and I guess Hercule now.
The greatest hero ever. They're
Well,
like, those two are just like, who is this guy?
Where, where did he come from?
No, no,
What is
I'm
he?
sitting here.
No, I like to think
He's
that
a-
just like Dragon Ball
he's a
Z,
previous champion.
yeah, he's like familiar with these two people, not realizing they're like god tier powers, but he's just like,
Yeah.
yeah, can't wait to fight you in the finals. And they're like, wow, this guy's really confident.
Yeah.
He's like, dude, what the fuck was I just gonna? Yeah, he's just turning like Alan in face. He's like, don't feel sore when I beat you in the final.
Man,
What is he?
he's very confident that he's gonna win. This is kind of unnerving.
I was gonna say
Mm.
Alan fanboys just as much as like any DB fan, but I like this better. I like it better that he doesn't know.
He's just very confused by this person's general existence.
This sheer
Fate's been-
confidence.
Fate's being a hunter of wizards pulls out like a detect magic thing and detects no magic at all.
I'm also not
like,
able to see anything to do with their fate.
It's like they're
all I can say is this gigantic pink man-child thing. What the fuck is that?
And
all the uniquely powerful things I believe have now been rolled up.
also, just before the tournament, when the tournament is about to start, I'll set off the fireworks when in the queue. If I'm in charge of setting off the fireworks.
TQ has better dex than that person. I.
What, somebody else rolled a 5? Oh shit.
0.1.
Whoa, hang on. I honestly have better dex than is she the barbarian?
Yeah,
Or
she's the
fighter?
barbarian.
So
If
she would have had better dex than me.
the fighter has better, she put all her stuff into strength. Her
Fair.
dex, she's
But,
pretty
like,
easy to hit.
unarmored defense is a thing.
Yeah, but it was way more important for her to have high con, but especially for this.
That is the problem with barbarians, is that they are reliant on all of the physical aspects, really, not just strength.
Okay. Have I rolled Bethany? I have not.
I wish I had a second screen.
I wish I had
Um,
more.
Ah, yes,
I
because
suppose I can use the character sheet on one character sheet on the app, the other one on the screen, and just shrink it.
there we go. Now descending. All right, Bethany rolled terribly. All right, so first up is the tiny bat. What does the tiny bat do?
The tiny bat dashes straight up.
Straight into the sky.
Makes sense. All right, it's now this person, who's probably gonna hunt down the weak ones first, because that's kind of their thing.
They're a rookie crusher. Bastard.
Runs up to like scrub with a sword. Uh,
No, not Scrub with a sword. He was favourite amongst the Loatias.
true. Okay. Ba, 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 ba.
He was in the top 10 to win of the lower heavy middleweights.
Of the lower heavy middleweights. He's gonna go for some attacks. Eh, eh. Oh damn, these are terrible. Man, no, he's just really, man, he did just roll absolutely garbage on those. Still, one of those hits.
Lawrence,
Uh,
you'll appreciate this. From a distance, why does this guy look like Kaiba?
Because he is.
It's because he screws the rules because he
why
has
didn't
money.
why didn't they let me play card games to win the tournament?
I mean, he could have summoned, you know,
Blue eyes.
uh,
Blue eyes white motherfucking dragon.
Blue Eyes White
Yeah.
Jet.
This
Yeah.
this guy is very injured but still alive. But he only got hit by one attack. Then it's next person who is gonna run up to this person. They look like they have relatively good
Fireball's going to talk to Kaiba.
stuff going on.
Honestly, I was told this was a tournament, but there's no card games at all. Yes, I know that's an awful impression. I can't do a Kaiba voice.
How about if I trade you the most powerful card in all of Julie Monsters?
Takes out that guy.
No.
Then it's your good old summon.
Yeah.
I might just assign you this character sheet, actually.
Oh no, but then I've got to know what they do.
You have to read the sheet and then just go, yeah, this.
Yeah, why not? I might as well just assign all of you your things. To be
Hey.
quite frank.
What's your name, friend?
Uh,
I'm Fireball.
screw the rules. I have Fireball.
You don't have Fireball until you have, well, Fireball. To the extent that I have Fireball.
The winged dragon of Ra.
Rawr.
Colt. Colt.
Hey, look, Kaiba, it's one of those rare cards you were hunting for.
Rare cards. Then we have this that can go to Andrew. Edit. Thingy. thingy. And then
You need
finally...
advertising for your company, Kyra?
Kyber Corp needs no advertising, but would you be willing to sell me 51% of your company?
No. I'm not giving you a control.
Kyber wouldn't ask for that. He would just go, "You're letting yourself in for a hostile corporate takeover."
Anyway, I've assigned that to you, Andrew. Do you want to play this fight out? Or do you want me to fight it for you?
I guess.
Andrew.
I'll try my best.
Sure. That's one less thing for me to worry about.
So.
What do you do on your turn?
Uh,
Your summon is terribly weak.
Yeah, you're gonna have to drag. Oh, I was gonna say drag that one off to the side.
I will. Hang on. I'll roll a new.
50.
I'll roll a new initiative.
Luckily, it's still there.
15. Then. Thought. Okay. Right, there we go. What do?
I mean, she probably would have wanted to help the bat, but the bat just bolted. So she'll essentially move over and work as like support unit for Sir Galahad.
Cool. So you're just gonna like ready to help your friends.
Yeah.
Got it. Gaines, what do you do?
Something that I've just thought of that's quite funny. I am going to, because I don't want to move. I was gonna like move onto this guy, but then it might get an opportunity on from this guy. Oh no, I might just do that anyway. Sure, I'll do it to this guy. First thing, I'm going to use the cantrip lightning lure.
Okay.
So that he gets a strength save, or he gets yeeted towards me, and he takes 18 lightning damage if he fail. So that fails.
He fails.
So he gets yeeted towards me. He takes 18 lightning damage.
Man.
When he gets right up to he gets like right up to us. It's 15 feet, I think, or is it 10? Either way, he should be able to like be right on us. Then bonus action, one of Gaines' homebrew spells is called Mage Fist. It's a bonus action. I cast it like Bigby's hand, where it's a bonus action on your turn, and it's cast as a bonus action, gets the effect straight away, and then as a bonus action on my turn, I can still do it again. It changes my unarmed. Allows you to make an unarmed strike as a melee spell attack. Changes the damage type and then gains an additional effect depending on the damage chosen. And I'm going to choose force damage. When it is force damage, any enemy hit by it gets pushed back by 5 feet plus my intelligence modifier in feet. So that's 10 feet. So basically, that doesn't take a saving throw either. So he gets pushed back to where he was and takes. It's only 2d6. Mage Fist. Yeet. Unless this misses his AC, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 14 hit?
14 does not, I don't think. Hang on,
Ah, balls.
yeah, it doesn't hit.
Oh, no fist damage.
But he does look quite annoyed at you.
Did somebody say something about fists?
Is that your turn?
I didn't know there's something I can do, but my god, it is just me doing it just for the sake of going, I wanted to do this because it'd be funny. But it'd be like so out of character.
You know what Shia LaBeouf would say?
Do it.
Actual
Right.
cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Right, let's see. Do it, because this is a new day. Right, that would make that a modified 20. I take that would hit.
Is Colt trying to
Colt is in the audience because he's not in this fan, so he's in the audience watching the talent, and he sees what the muscle mage is going to do, and he thinks, oh no, I like the look of this. I see what he's going to do. I'm going to help.
You attempt this, but you are unable to see this future.
Oh, okay.
Because
Okay.
Fatesbane is standing like right there.
Okay. Like,
Fate's
I,
bane,
didn't,
Fate's
I
bane
don't think
being
so. I
present
shouldn't
at
do
this
this
tournament
anyway.
also prevents divination wizards from looking into the future to see who wins and placing bets on the inevitable winner.
Cheating bitch. Okay, fine. In that case, just for flavour, Gaines goes, "Get over here!" Zaps him, pulls him towards him, and then goes for a swing but misses. I was just
Fair,
gonna go, "Get over here!" Yeet him over, and then just like uppercut him away, but missed. Oh
fair.
well, that's turn.
It's now.
Also, the mage fist is concentration, so my fists are 2d6 force and have the push ability until my concentration breaks or the spell ends.
It's now all the baby NPCs who will run around and hit each other a bit, but
Try
fail
not
to
to
do
die.
anything very significant. They're all like shooting and fighting and running. This guy's really happy to not have, because he just got like stabbed through the side by the giant thing. He's very happy to not be within 5 feet of it anymore. This person's gonna disengage from the giant thing because he. Then gonna
What the
fight.
giant muscle mage thing?
Disengage from this and all. Just disengage from that whole situation.
Just sees that whole situation like, yeah, I'm gonna avoid that entirely.
I'm
Turns to
disengaging from
fight.
what? Just in general.
Just yes.
This person will take a pot shot at like. Yeah, I'll take a pot shot at Sir Gillyhad.
Oh, hope he
Ah,
gets,
good.
um,
Ooh.
Not 20.
Yes, get him. Destroy the lizard person.
Why do you hate him so much?
He deserves it.
He's such a good boy.
Uh,
And
he,
yeah,
he laughs it off triumphantly, but says, "Admirable blow."
Admiral effort, old boy. Unfortunately, it doesn't cut the mustard.
And then it's his turn, and he will return the favor, as he has earned his respect.
You fought at me with all your strength.
Oh,
I
God.
shall do you the courtesy of the same.
He'll do
Whack!
it non-lethally, luckily, but you know.
I mean, I assumed that this whole tournament was a non-lethal thing.
Yeah. I mean, you can be as lethal as you want because they promise they'll resurrect you afterwards. It's completely fine for resurrection to be a thing. Like, it's just if you've entered the tournament, you do get a complimentary. If you are murdered, we will bring you back to life. This guy is just out of there.
I am imagining it came with a crunch because it was a club.
Yep. He just like Sir Galahad will non-lethal it, even though he doesn't have to. But he just bonks him. It's now Bethany's turn. Bethany will she's got to show off, so she's just gonna fly through as many people as possible. So zoom.
I would have put the name of Bethany and Fume's business in the fireworks. Like in the final bit, like the big finale bit of the fireworks would have been.
Get your gamer girl bathwater.
I was trying not to make that joke earlier.
Too bad.
God damn it. God damn it.
Zooms through the first one. Okay. He's gonna go around TKO as she just bursts through that guy. Zooms through these three, who I'm gonna be honest, they kind of just die because there's no way they can survive these hits. If she doesn't nat one, they're dead. Okay.
Well, does she get a advertiser's bonus?
She leaves several smudges on the floor, and then is going to zoom here Actually, she'll zoom. Yeah, she'll zoom through this last one. Does she not now on this? She doesn't. Okay. That's one. That's one.
Oh, so
And
she's got a
then
50.
end of her turn, all of these things just get eviscerated by her fire.
Oh, she's a beast.
Yeah, she's also one of she's someone who could genuinely fight probably these guys. She's not as powerful as them, but she is really, really strong.
Yeah, again, Colt's like sitting in the spectator stands, his just arms crossed, but like his eyes just widen, and he's just like, "Wow, I didn't think she had that much punch behind her. Damn."
As she literally flies through people and explodes out of the chest of that last scorpion guy in a font of fire, burning everyone around her. These people all look terrifying. TKO, you're up.
Mm. Oh well, time to put the new gear to work. Oi, Maras! To the two people who look terrified.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
That's one down.
And the second one because fighter with extra attack. Pew pew. Oh.
That misses him. Thank God he has ballistic armor on.
Eh. Oh, don't I have the class ability where I can cast a cantrip? No, wait, that's a cast a cantrip and then attack as a bonus action. I think. I'm gonna double check that, but I think that's my turn done.
Also, everyone in the arena feels quite warm just because Fume is very, very hot physically.
I
Oh
mean,
my.
anyone who's also near me would be quite warm
Yeah.
as well.
Also, Fireball, but you think that she is radiating her heat more specifically?
Yeah.
Just
Fireball's
Also,
quite enjoying the.
Fireball.
Yeah.
These people are like, man, I'm kind of thirsty.
Anyone else?
Hey,
God, I could do with a drink.
Yeah.
I know the perfect place you can get your drinks,
I
and
don't have...
I'll direct them towards the presumed like stalls they've got set up in the stadium.
100% after this match, there's going to be a giant influx of sales over here.
Yeah. Anyway, just to end my turn, he shoots that one guy, misses with the other one because he's because like I said before, his dex isn't great, so he's like, "Oh no, still working out the kinks. Oh well, time to test out the new motor units." And uses his jetpacks to like put on a bit of a show by like spiraling like a helix into the air, and like by the time it comes to his next turn, he'll like arc through the air and like strike down like bleeding or what he's called from Elden Ring.
Margaret?
No, the one that comes down like a meteor.
Oh, Radon.
Big man,
Radon.
small
Yeah,
horse.
he's going Radon / Valstrax. He's going to do that. We
Yes.
just goes into the sky, and that's turn.
I'll go around the stands, just making things very warm for people.
Okay.
Making them all relatively thirsty.
You do that.
Is this guy affected by the heat at all?
No.
Doesn't
He
look like he
seems
should be.
fine.
Hey dude, are you thirsty?
He's like, I guess a little.
I know a good place you could get some good, crisp water.
The training, not. Sorry. She does it recklessly. So one of those things.
Raid shadow water.
Cole's shouting at the barbarian, just like, "Put your shoulders into it! Remember what we taught you!"
She hasn't gotten angry yet because she doesn't feel she needs to get angry yet. Mainly because she's much less intimidated by this than most of the other people because she
Yeah.
is immune to fire and has been fighting a Baelor this whole time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Like,
she
do I
will.
do I have to annoy you before you get angry?
She will bonk that person. And then it's back to the top. Tiny bat.
Hmm. I actually do have a plan for something now. So he's gonna fly up more, but in this direction. And then he's gonna get killed by Joseph before I can do any plans. So
You're gonna fly
dash
there.
up as high as he can.
Uh-huh.
And then he's gonna stop flying.
Okay, so you're just gonna plummet?
Yeah, down on to this person.
Oh, you're going to fall onto this person?
Yes, who will redirect the damage.
You want to reflect the damage back at yourself.
No, it's to an enemy. I read the
Oh,
thing.
right, that's true. You do choose where it goes. Okay. So it's so you were bats have move 60, so 120, 240, and then redirects the damage back. So
But it will be halved.
You want to
Uh,
redirect the damage onto Sir Galahad?
it does cap out at 20d6. So who are you redirecting the damage at?
No, it's
Sir
not Sir
Galahad?
Galahad. It has to be an enemy.
All right,
He's a friend.
you're right.
Uh,
Who are you redirecting?
actually, wait, what's the distance? Is it 30? Yes, 30.
It's 30 feet.
Okay, so I'm just gonna double check.
The bat, just so you know, the bat will die.
No.
Oh, actually, well,
Yeah.
yeah, the bat, all the damage will be absorbed, so
Oh,
the bat will probably maybe be fine.
Sure, this guy.
Just fuck that guy.
I really
okay.
wanted it to be this guy, but he's 5 feet too far away.
You.
That's
Uh,
only
you
a
just-
40.
You just see the guy like it looks like he just gets turned into jam.
And then Sen will hide on the body of friend.
Get jammed.
It's now this guy's turn. Who is very annoyed that they were pulled by a strong character, but will instead of but wants vengeance later, and now, bit of both. Make a DC 17 Dexterity save, muscly wizard.
Ooh. My dexterity saves are not that great. Click it then. Oh no. Oh no, wait. No, sorry. I have Bulwark, which lets me change it to a strength save.
Ooh, change it to a strength save.
Bollocks!
Rip. You take
God damn it!
31 cold damage. As like you're like, ah, right, I just have to punch the floor so that this sort of like ability will fail. As
Do
like a
I?
giant pill, as like a large wall of ice comes up beneath you and
Right.
sort of stabs you.
I do have absorb elements, which I will use.
Okay.
So that's
It's yeah, it is cold
halved
damage.
that's halved to 15, and next time I hit anything, it'll do another d6 of cold. So
Nice.
15.
Let's. I'll map it out with an arrow first, just so I know the actual distance of it, because it
Yeah,
can.
we
Be, how long can it get? It can get. Okay, it will go. And then puts a barrier between him and the really terrifying fire thing. He's just gonna put himself in a ball like that.
Am I still in there with him?
No, you're kicked out the other side, so you're here now. And there's a large icy barrier between
Muscle
him.
Mage sees the wall of ice and it's just like, challenge accepted.
You can punch through it.
God, it would be
Especially
awful if
since
there
I
was
have
someone fiery.
The other two of his, he technically has 3 other homebrew spells, but he's not high level enough to cast the other one. The other 2 count as siege monster attacks, so that they'll do double damage to the ice barrier. If it counts as a structure, that is, does it?
It does.
Cool.
But now it's this person's turn, who is simply going to run up to this person and stab them a bunch. Because that's what you do.
Wow.
And get like 2 nat ones.
Damn.
They'll do more because they choose to, and get another nat 1. Wow.
I'm also sad I
That's
just realised the national heavy middle top bottom central weight champion is just dead.
He was roasted by Bethany when she just like annihilated all of the pretty weak people. And that's
it just
one more
suddenly
down.
came to me.
No, that guy had a lot of attacks.
They action surged.
I know that, but it's like they had like, what, 3 and then the action surged.
Yeah, I did accidentally roll like 1 too many and stuff.
Yeah, but I noticed it was 3. And
yeah,
I was like, damn. Okay, they're quite strong. Actually, shit. How many attacks does TKO have?
And at that point, horn blows, signifying that the round is over. We have our qualifiers.
No, I had 3 attacks as TKO. I took 2. Whoops. I'll have to bear that in mind. Oh well, the muscle mage, they go time on the match, and the muscle mage just like charging magic in his fists to smash the ice one. He's like, oh well, next time perhaps.
The ice barrier will then come down as this guy it just like looks at you. I'll get you in the next round.
I look forward to it.
I wouldn't back off that way. You're backing off into the fiery person.
That's true. They're all.
Yeah, this is
Actually,
just
no.
like
This person will stand the barbarian will stand next to them to show off their immunity to fire.
And Galahad could go in the middle to do the same.
Yeah, Galahad will.
So it's like the confetti like falls down on them and catches fire because Beth's there.
Very fire.
More fireworks.
All right, these are
Advertising the water show. Again.
those are our qualifiers.
TKO gets back and the match is over and he's just like, what the bloody hell? Won already?
Okay. So those have all qualified. It's that round. The next round rolls around. The next round will consist of Slurpee, Minsk, and Boo.
Oh, bollocks, I've got to open up another character sheet. I've already got 5 open.
Yeah, I've just thought, okay.
You're telling me I have so many character sheets open.
I know, it's episodes like this that make me really appreciate how much like goes into being a DM.
Yeah, the Balor.
Nice.
I assume I'm doing the rolling for
Slurpee, you are.
Yeah.
Other Sonia.
Is he have you modified him in any way?
Fate's Bane is technically required to do one of the preliminaries, so we'll be in this one. Because you do gotta earn your way up, as they say.
Obviously, Hercule
14
doesn't
plus
have
7,
to.
that's 21.
Hercule definitely doesn't have to.
Yeah, he was the last champion, so he gets into the final round automatically.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Cole bears in mind that they were probably going to be wanting to keep like the A-list big hitters apart, since these Fatesbane is just like, I'm surprised they're putting me and them together so early. Oh
Uh,
well, they clearly don't think I'm that good.
I mean, the Fatesbane has to go into. So does Alan. Alan also has to go into one of the preliminary rounds because they do actually have to fight through the tournament effectively.
Yeah.
But you know, the top 10 will go through, so they just assume that hopefully you will survive.
I mean, it's a preliminary, so Colt's not planning on attacking the big hitters this early. He's like, no, the event's just starting. Let's just warm up. As he cracks his knuckles and does like a bunch of stretches to loosen off. He knows who he's going after, to be honest.
Fatesbane will roll their initiative as well.
That is Minsk and Boo, that isn't it?
Yeah.
That is Minsk and Boo.
Yes.
Then I need to pull up the Abyss for the Ballo. No, is it this Ballo? Yeah, that's the Ballo. Then we're also gonna have Colt's trained little demon buddy. And then we're gonna have a bunch of other people, such as
Boglor, the
Where's-
Magnificent.
where's the tab of? There's the tab.
Scroaky, the Tiny.
Roki the Tiny. You love Groki the Tiny.
Grotrog. Grotrog, Orc from other universe. Paint self red.
Ah, yes. To
Plus-
become stronger.
+5 speed.
Makes sense. Makes perfect sense to me. I need to organize these tabs better. And then we have this guy who is seemingly identical but has much better stats than the regular schmucks.
Okay, Colt, you're currently first, so take all of them down in one go.
Is this all of them, or are we still waiting on more?
We're still waiting on some more. I'm
Okay.
just it's like go into this tab.
I
Pull up
already-
that character
I
sheet.
already have a good idea of what I'm going to try and do on my turn.
Hey, Minsk. Who should I kill first?
Well, you probably shouldn't kill anyone. Minsk
You know what I
talks like
mean.
this. What the fuck? What's the voice? I need to listen to the video again.
That last second, like little bit you did wasn't far off.
Except it was very Dracula.
Minsk talk like this, except more literate.
Cricket.
Minsk
Alright, come on,
voice
these
lines.
boys.
Yeah, every time I haven't really heard a lot of his lines, but every time I hear, I think like Minsk voice lines, I just remember the "Go for the eyes, boo, the eyes."
Is everywhere!
Okay, that's
Rejoice!
that.
Yes, he
And
does
this.
talk
Okay.
like this, but not as vampire-y.
Okay, initiative for you.
Khajiit has wares if you has
Oh,
coin.
fuck off, Fatesbane.
Close that, close that. I'll need that. Close that. Need that. God, I'm managing like 70 character sheets. Well, not character sheets, but like stat sheets,
Things.
effective. I need to close all the unique things from the last round.
Is Minsk and Boo on Schlurp's team?
Minsk and Vu are on Schlurp's team, but you're just like randomly assigned for like the tournament. So you're it's like it's you, Minsk and Boo, Shadow Rat, and Bubbles is more of an artist.
Who's Bubbles?
Exactly.
Yes.
Bubbles would agree.
I think he does, in fact. I can't say for certain, but I think he does.
Did I roll initiative for? I did roll initiative for them. Good. I believe that to be everyone. Alright, first up it's Fate Spain.
Like I said, fuck off, Fate Spain. Rolling a 28 on initiative.
Fate Spain will choose to probably
That's a
Fate
plus 10 to
Spain
initiative.
Fate Spain has to do one cool thing just to show off a little bit. So she'll like she'll walk past these two people who both swing at her and miss. The Balor will take an attack because has the range for that
Come on,
of
Baylor.
opportunity.
You can
Do it, Baylor!
We should really find out what your name is.
Gold Crusher, the World Destroyer, or some shit like that. No doubt.
The Baylor also misses because armor. And then she's gonna just give this guy a couple of bonks. The big boy, just a few bonks because he's big and strong and he looks like a relatively worthy opponent. She will. Yeah, she'll do this. Ooh, she misses.
Rip.
And then she'll do that. And hit. And come in for like 2 more. Bonk. Bonk. How much health does he have? Pretty good question to ask. Lots, right? He does have lots.
Lots.
He does have
That's
lots.
not as much damage as I was expecting her to do. I thought she was going to do like 500 or something.
Well, like,
Or
you know,
something stupid.
that is because it's round 1. She is not going all out. She'll just throw.
Oh shit, not 20.
I'm going to Vorpal Greatsword as well.
How many
Yeah.
attacks does she get? Jesus.
She's just gonna cut his head off. And that's her turn.
How many attacks was that?
She'll then just wander back, sit in the corner,
1, 2, 3,
have a lie down.
4, 5, 6, 7. Did I miscount those? 2, 3, 4,
She didn't take all of the attacks that she could have.
Alright, so she has. So she. Right,
She
I think
could have-
I think I know what she's doing.
She could have chosen to attack more. She could have chosen to just hit him harder.
Like, I don't want this to like sound metagamey, but Colt was watching her
Yeah.
and then saying, "Right, how does she fight?" And he's like scrutinizing her and trying to figure out what our game is.
You Colt can tell that she's deliberately fighting more. Yeah, she's not. You can tell she's definitely holding back, not fighting optimally. Like, you see her physically restraining herself.
Yeah, but he's also trying to do like the whole champion fighter thing of, is she a fighter? Is she a paladin? What the fuck?
Yeah, she's unfortunately not giving a ton away with just hitting it hard a bunch.
I mean,
And then
she's clearly fast, able to hit like that many times
Yeah.
within a second.
Uh, then she's just gonna sit in the corner and sheath her sword, sit down. She will go prone if you want to actually try and attack her. And then
I know.
Colt.
I'm sticking the plan A. Okay. After watching Facebane do a thing, he's just like, right, time to get to work. Boom! Smashes his fists together and lightning arcs out. He's just using his normal fisty fists, but here we go on this boy. Bap. And because of onslaught, I get advantage on all of these things.
No, not Jim. He's my favorite.
No!
How is Jim looking?
Actually, that's not his name. He does have an official name.
Official.
Is it
Well-
Steve?
Well, I'm
Uh,
calling him Jim. Is he still up after that much damage?
But my
17
name's
damage.
he's still up after 17 damage.
Okay.
Uh,
Just,
he's,
just feeling out how strong these enemies are.
my
Dave.
name's my name's Ravager. Ah! Stop punching me.
2 hits.
He's still up.
He's
but
still up.
he's
Okay.
He's looking quite hurt.
Okay. Plan A didn't go down as I thought it would.
And then he's down.
Bop. Lawrence.
Yeah.
No, don't
Shit,
go
what you do?
friend.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Roll a con save.
You get a
Okay.
stun out slurpity do.
Yeah.
Not slurpity.
21.
Ooh, you passed. I have another attack. Try again.
1 minute, so that's
There's a
19
there's a-
damage.
Yeah, does a 23 hit? Yeah, well, it will, because a 22 did. And you get a con save again.
1 second.
You got plus a hit to con saves. Damn! Yeah,
Really?
although that only gives you like a 50-50 chance of passing, so...
Let me see. So another 20 damage.
Uh-huh.
Plus
and
a
a con
con save.
save. Yeah.
At
And just-
12.
And you're stunned.
There's nothing I can do about that, is there?
So a flurry of punches takes up one dude, arcs to Slurpee, and just like smashes him to the ground, and then turns and looks at Minsk, or like, wanna fight?
Do your hands count as missiles?
No, they're magical, but they are not missiles.
Friend, I would love to fight with you. Hero to hero.
My kind of warrior, yes.
Sonya's over there looking at the pillow like, no, the don't fight amongst us.
That's kind of part of the reason why he's targeting Minsk, because he's like, Sonya said this guy was a mighty warrior. I want to see what that means. Oh, you've ignited his curiosity as what's happened. You should know what Sonya should know what that means once you're
Yes,
curious about something.
But I don't remember how his character works. There's loads of rules to do with jumping and shit.
That's turn, by the way.
I mean, obviously I want
Oh.
to suplex Colt in response, but I don't remember how that works.
Would it not just be like a grapple check or something?
I think it's a grapple and
Oh,
a jump.
If only I'd passed that con save.
But Colt knows you've got sticky fingers and you're fast and you hit hard, so he's like, I'm going to incapacitate this one so that I can
Yeah.
just fight Minsk.
Yeah. Next turn then.
You're
Next
too
turn.
big a threat. Must eliminate.
Allegedly. Gotta
Well,
throw it
it's
in
it's more like get rid of that one and then there's this to do. He's not like being malicious, by the way, on
Yeah.
Slurpee. He's just like, bop, right, you're down. And then looks like Minsk, but like the most shit-eating grin. Yeah, that's turn, by
Oh.
the way.
That might be too large a bonus.
I don't like the sound of
Sorry.
that.
I was just testing out some of Fatesbane's other attacks.
Everything about Fatesbane's too high.
I agree.
God damn it.
We'll be back in a minute.
What if she fails the
Oh.
grapple check against TQ and then he flies her into space?
I mean, you could try it.
You know, with being stunned, do I get a stunning strike? Right, so I'm just stunned until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, I think it might be actually be the start of my next turn, but same thing, quite frankly.
Yeah. Okay. So you can just essentially skip my turn. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. It was actually this guy first, and then we can skip Schlucky's turn. This guy is gonna run up and give some bonks.
What even is that? Like, I'm not zooming in on the token, but just from what I can see, he looks kind of sus.
You'll go for the bonk, the final. The
Oh no,
ultimate
I think I know what he's token shows now.
bonk. Okay. He gets one of the guys. We're skipping his turn. It's Minsk and Boo.
Fuck.
And then coming up soon, Sonia.
Sonia, I know what to do with Sonia's turn. I'm fine for
What's
Sonia.
Minsk and Boo do? Minsk and Boo. Minsk and Boo. Hercule Satan's cheering for Minsk and Boo.
Hercule Satan's played Baldur's Gate, so he's just like, Minsk and Boo! Minsk and Boo! Yeah!
Sure.
You're his favorite to win.
He will rush up to Colt and try to grapple the fuck out of you. He's got 3
Awesome.
attempts.
So that's for athletics or acrobatics?
I'm just rereading because. Strength contested by their strength / dex. So yeah, you can do
So
athletics or acrobatics.
Yes. Ooh. Damn.
Alright, so you've issued this challenge after stunning his friend, and then he suplexes you.
You know what? I'm not even mad about failing that. I'm like, yes.
So
Getting...
he,
What the... Ah!
he jumps 80 feet in the air. I mean, that's only like 8d6. Let's go down from that 20 it was on before. Just a basic 23.
Nice. Boom! Into the ground. And...
Did you enjoy the ride, friend?
Again! Oh no, wait, I've took. You know, that's right. That's the right amount I've taken off.
Is that your turn? Grappling Colt and suplexing him into
Yes.
space?
While he does respect Colt as a warrior, he's not actively trying to kill him, so he's not gonna like swing at him with his sword like he could do.
Alright.
Yeah, like Colt is the same. Like he's not bringing out Lightning Blade yet.
This stretch is now going to show off the culmination of all its training with Colt. It's worked so hard on just mastering this one technique, and it's to hit things really fast.
Ooh.
That nat one was a great start.
Trips on the first attempt.
But he gets back up and proceeds to miss a bunch, but then he hits a couple of them. Yeah! He has no power, he's not very accurate, but he does hit fast.
So essentially, what you're,
Miss fast, I believe.
True.
what you're saying, Joseph, is the next two people are both gonna be vying for Daddy's attention.
Who? What?
And now it's your turn.
Sonya's
Sonya.
like, no, don't look at him. Look at me. Crackle. You see her crackle with lightning.
You're going after someone who has stats that aren't literally trash. Let's see how this go.
Because I could go for a trash one and this automatically work, or I could go for someone with stats and they succeed against me, and then Sonya gets embarrassed. But let's start with the basic.
You
Ooh.
miss.
Oh no! Just like a swing and a miss. And then just silence in the arena.
Well, I think Colt would like recognize that you're trying to plane shift because you do it so often, but then he's just like, "What was that lightning all about?"
No, Sonya did this one different. This Sonya has the amulet wrapped around their hand, so they went to punch to activate it and just missed.
Stands here so that all of these guys basically get roasty toasted immediately, and then the Valor just gonna start whipping people from a distance. To be quite frank.
Sonya's like, don't worry, I can use my portents. I can't see the future. Fuck you, Fate's
I
Bane.
can't see the future. It's all fucked. Goddamn
Oh,
Fate's Bane.
it's like the inverse of the joke. Fucking Fate's Bane, god damn you.
It's gonna go for a whip. And it's gonna go for one more whip.
Fucking hell. If it was
And-
just Alan, fine, but the other one.
Yeah, that guy dies. And then its turn rolls over, and these three all like burn to death, effectively. And that's where the round is called. This guy's like, oh my god, I actually didn't have to do anything.
He's like, there's so many fast people here. The round is over in seconds. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's always the way when, you know, round one normally goes quite quickly with all the people that just, all the baby people that just get slaughtered.
Yeah, Colt like jumps up and does like a little like, ooh, like a little like punch to like re-steady himself, and he's like, fight again next round if we end a minute.
Yes! We must continue, friend.
Yeah, we'll have to settle which one of us is the greatest warrior.
Fate's been
The
Fate's
greatest
been
warrior is
absolutely
obviously Boo!
Minsk, where are you putting yourself on the
Yeah,
inner circuit?
You'd be next to him. Actually, I like to think that Sonya's on the far end with her hat pulled down, embarrassed as fuck. Not only did she yell that out and make herself look silly in front of Colt, she also did it in front of one of her heroes, Minsk.
Fatesbane's gonna look at you, Colt, and be like, can't wait for you to fight you in probably the finals.
Right back at you. But doesn't make eye contact. It's like more looking at the crowd.
She will be looking at you, but yeah, I could understand.
Like he's doesn't look scared now. He's like got like a content smile on him, and he's like, I love things like this. But like it's like she says that, and he's like, I'm not gonna let them bother me because he's got the voice in his head going, kill it. He's like, calm down, Kono. You'll get your chance.
Alright, gotta put you all up in the little winners area to show who gets to move on to the next round.
I take it the next rounds are probably going to be next session, considering the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The final round. I'll drag everyone on just so people know it'll consist of.
Rats in, you're
following-
all fucked.
The rat
Ooh,
is
Oh, hang on a minute. I have to control Raw. Shit.
there.
Right, let's have a look at his.
That's not fair.
at
He gets a
his-
week to look at him.
I've literally just received it. Oh, hang on. Shit. Oh, okay, it's because I'm using the app. I'll just have to use the actual thing. For a second, I thought it wasn't loading. I was like, no. What the fuck? No,
These will-
I haven't had any time to look at this sheet and like learn it, so this is the first time seeing it.
Yeah, but you don't have to use it till next week.
Oh shit, and it's a NPC sheet, so oh fuck, I'll manage.
I imagine yours is probably
Ah.
way more complicated than mine was, though.
Kind of.
There is 11 relevant characters going into this one. So, you know, competency. And then everyone else is just gonna be, like, randoms who I'll throw in. But these are the relevant contestants that have a chance. Although then again, Random Bandit did manage to qualify as, like, one of the people that's gonna make it through by sheer luck. But you know what they say, luck's a part of skill.
Roll initiative, stupid thing.
We'll roll initiative next time.
Oh right, I thought you were gonna finish like the preliminaries and then next session.
Nah, we'll do this last preliminary round, then we'll move on to the proper tournament bracket.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like I thought you were gonna do this round and then
Oh,
end.
yeah, sure. We'll just tell you what. We'll just do it with these 11. So as soon as one of you is eliminated, that'll be that.
All right, so it's like, and the match begins. One person just gets decked and then end episode.
Yep.
God, I hope I go
Why
first.
is it not? Why is it not letting me roll initiative? The turn order's up. I'm
I
clicking the thing.
Doesn't like
I
you.
will... Can
No,
you
it
roll
doesn't.
anything on the sheet?
I'll try. Not that I know what I'm doing because it's an NPC sheet. Did I roll an attack just there?
Can you see an attack?
No attribute was found for Raw.
Not a
well,
single
that-
attribute.
Syntax error.
Rip.
What the fuck? His character
I rolled
sheet's
an 8.
broke.
It works for me. It does not work for you. That's tragic.
Nothing work? Nope. It just every time I click anything, it just comes with all of this shit.
I wonder what happens when I
Right.
try to do that with my one. Oh, it just works.
Just
Just
works.
works.
It just,
It just works.
I have literally no idea where that's at. I'll try assigning it and then unassigning it from you.
Right.
Maybe that.
I'll close the sheet and let you do that.
For fuck's sake.
Okay, let's
I
save
just
this
want to see if it
changes.
still did
It's
that
no
extra
longer set.
2.50 in.
Then hold. Can edit be edited and controlled by cold. Save the changes. Okay, it should be back in your thing now.
In, wait, I'm gonna change that because I did have myself appearing as TKO for a second, so maybe it's that, or maybe it's partly that and partly why what you just did, which is like reassigning.
This chaos
And
wing.
Thought. Could
no,
could you be having problems because Joseph has added that token, not you?
True.
but I can't add tokens because
Oh.
Roll20 hates me.
Oh
Try
yeah.
But
try
also I also don't have this problem with my other character sheets when Joseph adds them. It's
Joseph,
it.
try adding the raw one again, because you might have added it before you gave him access, and for whatever
That's a good
stupid
point.
reason the token decides, well, no, I was from before, so fuck you.
Try doing that one.
Can you do anything with that token?
What, the one that's I had the character sheet up? Is this a new one?
Yeah, highlight that new token and try.
Nope.
Look, I think raw just like too powerful.
He may be just
I'm-
too powerful for you to handle.
I think my whole Roll20 account is just balked because like it won't let us like place tokens or anything, and now this.
No, can't be Roll20. That's the problem. That's impossible.
Roll 20. Roll 20 has never been a problem. Alright, we have that. We have this one. And finally you.
Did I die?
No, you won. You were the only thing you accomplished was getting paralyzed, but you still won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, small victories.
Descending. Alright, this person is up first. They are going to fly into the air to avoid getting hurt.
Uh,
So now this person.
Joseph, something's gone very wrong on the turn order for me. If you scroll down, it's definitely not right.
Accurate.
Can you also delete
Why
that?
is Senti
I-
here?
No, just delete
Sorry, the
send.
familiar.
Yeah, I was
Send.
testing something and I just then realized I'm not allowed to delete it.
Alright. Flies up. Gonna take the dodge action. This person is going to look over there, see the favorite to win the tournament, and go for the tiny rat.
You motherfucker. Gotta find his sheet amongst the hundreds.
Shall I just like move the token around and just say what attacks to use then?
Yeah.
Cool. I know roughly what I'll do.
Assuming the rat to be a relatively weak enemy.
I mean, he's not super strong. Unless he's leveled up, something I haven't done.
That's his turn. Rat-ta-ta. You've just been hit by someone.
Yeah, I do not like it. Obviously, darkness. Because, you know.
Dark. Alright.
Fuck,
it's
we're all
20. Did you
blind.
cast it on yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Okay.
Ra have any special senses?
Is it 20 foot? I think it's 20 foot, right?
I think so,
Radius. Okay. And then use the all-important show players.
yeah. Oh, God.
Ooh. Ra can see through your darkness. He has true sight.
He does have true sight because he is a god, and you summoned him with full power. So he has access to his full. He's actually stronger than his sheet permits, but because he used everything to summon him effectively.
Hmm.
But what rat do now?
Uh, right.
This person does look confused. Oh no, Shadow Rat.
See, because I couldn't control that token.
So Rat runs away, yeah?
Yeah.
Does Rat do anything?
No, because the darkness would have been in action, I believe. It's been so long.
Sure. This person is gonna try and beat up Colt's disciple.
Oh, shit. How the fuck does Senti work?
No, no, how does Senti?
I'm sure she
Echo
gets like
Knight.
20 attacks.
Let's see if... Can you withstand these 3 attacks?
Oh, I've got legendary. I have legendary actions. Can't use any of them though.
You can if you want. You can declare if you want to use a legendary action.
No, that's not what I meant. I understand that, but it's like I don't think any of these are gonna help me. Although I can teleport and then do a thing.
Ah, you have terrible AC. But you are still alive because you're a heartier.
Yeah,
This
actually,
guy's your disciple over here is looking pretty hurt because it's scary. Senti, you're up.
at the end of that thing's turn, legendary action on Ra to teleport to there.
Very well. Oh, Senti's going straight for Alan.
Nice.
Working with the rat. I mean, what do you expect her to do? Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Now let's see.
Did I even pull his feet up? Did I even roll initiative for him? I didn't.
He's not on the list.
He's
He-
just there.
He's gonna sit there and AFK until the round's over because he knows nothing can kill him.
Hi.
The
I will
absolute-
roll.
Fucking Giga Chad.
He will probably just do nothing on his turn, but you know sure that's all Alan does. I assume he rolled a dumb initiative, but yeah, he does have more health than Fatesbane, but less AC. Not that AC matters much in their battle. With this stupid
No, it's all about who can gank the other one first. I am assuming that they probably have attacks that could one shot the other. It's down to who
Oh.
gets the initiative off.
Yeah, it's mostly about who.
Alan.
No, not Alan. Senti.
Let Alan
Alright.
use the death slap. Oh no, wait, no. Alan versus Fatesbane. Alan.
Okay.
All right,
Against
Senti.
Senti, then
Roll your
Senti, then
attack
yes,
against
Senti.
Alan.
Attack
missed.
1. Okay. Attack 2.
Nat 20.
You hit because Nat 20 always hits, and also a 31 hits.
Okay. And I'm gonna activate a divine smite.
Oh.
I just want to go all in on this one thing. How many spell slots does she have? She has 3. So I may as well use all of them. So
okay, yeah.
So 5d8. That's a good 17. And then she can make another attack. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I can beat this guy, right?
Yeah. If you do a certain threshold of damage to him, he'll acknowledge you as an opponent.
So that's that down. Oops, I also forgot. I forgot to say as the bonus action summon Echo. So 28 hits. I'm guessing.
A 28 does indeed hit.
Yay! Uh, and another one. Another one. I'm gonna be out. Oh, 30.
Yeah, go for it. Yep.
Yeah, I'm just counting in my head. Uh, and then I will action
Is your
search.
sword? Your sword's definitely magical, right?
Yes.
Just
It's
checking.
it's a lot of things,
It is.
but it's
it
a plus
is.
1, so you know it's at least magic.
True.
Boom. That misses. That one hits. That one misses. That one probably misses too.
The 22. That would not hit Fatesbane. But I believe it. No, it doesn't hit Alan either.
So you know that was like 3 hits. No, 4 hits. And one was a crit.
Yeah. Alan would turn to the two centis and be like, almost there. It's like a little bit stronger, and I might take you the tiniest bit seriously.
It's not like I used
Almost.
every single thing that I could possibly use, and I have ran out of things now.
Yeah, that's true. You would just like a few mere points away from the damage threshold. Then he might have unleashed some special attack against you. You don't want the special attack. This
That is turn.
Called two things, one flavor, one action, one legendary action. Flavor, Court was on the edge of his seat throughout that whole sequence, just like, yes, go on. Legendary action on Raw, that's
Yep.
Searing Burst, 2 action things. So those two guys next to you get dex saves and then take fuck tons of radiant damage.
Dex.
I don't know what the DC is. Obviously the crit auto passes.
For Raw. Actually, no, it doesn't auto pass if Raw's thing is high enough, which it might be.
Oh, okay.
It might not, because actually, he is slightly more powerful. Because it's normally a DC 23, but you used everything, so I'll bump it up by 1. And it is effectively. Where's the dice roller? There it is. It's effectively this much damage. They both take 31. They're still up because they are quite durable, but yeah.
Cool, damage done. So yeah, while all that fighting is happening, teleports next and just boom, massive, like Super Saiyan-esque glowing pillar of light that just blasts them.
Your
Nice.
your star pupil will also try and rush Alan Colt.
Nice.
It seems they can see in magical darkness.
Devil's Sight.
Possibly because they have Devil Sight. This is true. Which one's their name? Got so many character sheets open. Ah, there it is. That's the one. And that. And that. And this. Alright. They're gonna go for as many stabby stabs as they possibly can. Will any of these hit? One of those will hit. 2 of those will hit. Wow.
Nice.
And then they'll flare up for both of those attacks. Also putting everything they have into this, just like Senti is. To deal an additional 30 damage in total for both of those. It's basically for both of those attacks, fire covered their sword. They basically have a demonic smite on their attacks.
Nice.
Uh,
I still do to this day do not know what they are though. You know, like you
ha-
got like Balas and Hezros and shit.
half demon, half devil. They don't. They're not a thing technically, but
All right, so they are like your own thing.
yeah.
Awesome.
Uh, Alan will say, both of you at the same time are kind of a worthy fight. Mostly you, though. It's now this person who's gonna try and stab Ra, because why not? Do any of those hit? What's Ra's AC? What did I set
20,
Ra's AC?
21, but you said he might be a bit stronger because I used
He is a
everything
bit
on him.
stronger. The 23 will hit,
Yeah,
but the other two will not. Does 13 damage to Ra. I'll
Cool.
note that down. Ra is vibing. Then it's Ra's turn. What do you want Ra to do?
eh. Yeah, actually, go at these two with the Great Sword Slash that does like 48 slashing and 68 radiant on like who hit me? This one.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of him.
Bu- 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 bu-
Just pulls out a gigantic golden great sword, starts swinging.
Mm, three. Two of those hit. One misses.
Is he still up after that?
He's looking pretty hurt, but he is still up. That's Arnold, who is not having a good day.
Am I right in saying that I get the legendary actions back now? Because it was
You do
past my
now
turn.
have your legendary actions back.
Alright, cool.
It's honestly shocking this isn't over yet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was expecting those
mean,
two guys
I
to be a lot
know.
weaker.
everyone in this fight is quite strong. That is the issue with this fight. Arnold is probably the one who's going to go down first based on what's happening.
God, it almost sounds like Graham's tired or something.
It does almost sound like that. Oh, he gets a crit though. Alright. This one's turn. He's gonna just move in and engage this guy who's his friend, but actually no, he's gonna dive down and attack this guy because he's picking on Arnold. Which character sheet are you? You're this one. Okay. Yeah, that's garbage damage. No, that's the wrong damage. That's what that is. That is actually the incorrect amount of. Why is this fucking up? It should have been. This. Rolled twice. There we go. Injured. Cool. This guy. Do a stab. Do your stabby stab. That's one too many, so he doesn't get that last crit. And that also misses. That's 19 more damage on Raw. Cool. Then it's the rat-a-tat-ta. You're all bullying.
Which is funny because
fits
this
in.
is not the person that's supposed to be getting bullied.
Oh,
Sadly-
sorry, Alan Space. I mean, Alan Space I will throw on the initiative tracker. Just because at this point.
Now what the fuck does K2 do again?
Because just if we get back around to Alan Space's next round, he's just gonna choose someone to eliminate from the competition. He's just gonna select one person and give him a good old knifey crime.
Oh, a knifey crime.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna crit that motherfucker.
Yeah, you crit him.
And I'm gonna go for another, and I'm gonna miss miserably.
Genuinely was not expecting this much of a fight in the opening round.
Especially for a rat.
Yeah?
Key point, give me 2 more punch, right? That how monk work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. They're both not great.
Yes, they're not. Well, they're good, but they're not good enough because you've chosen to fight the most difficult person in the arena to fight.
But I did crit him.
You did hit him.
That is rat turn.
It is now that person's turn who will do some stabbies on the fiend. And miss, but hit once, dealing 10 damage. Fiend looking owie. This person also gonna swoop in to defeat. Actually gonna help Ra out. Why not?
No, not there. I was gonna do a thing. Oh well.
And has learnt well in the ways of cold, and is going to punch it.
Ah, yes. The age-old cult method of punch.
Yeah,
He's been taught how to punch by someone who's very good at it.
he punches this guy who is looking very hurt at this point in the fight. Senti.
Because of where that guy moved, I'll use a legendary action to reposition myself.
Ooh, are you gonna
To-
teleport here? Like,
There.
alright, you wanna move there? Sure. Senti. You're going after Alan Moore.
What? How do you know that?
Yeah, those hit.
Yes. Oh, great. DiMaggio.
Don't you have advantage because you're flanking with the half demon?
He's already using advantage.
I have
Oh.
many forms of advantage right now.
Oh, right, sorry, I mistook that 8 for something else.
No, that was just the dice deciding. Let's give you a low number.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's
can-
everything.
I-
It's probably not, but it's everything I know of.
alright.
Legendary action, Searing Burst.
Okay, this guy will fail
So
a
it-
save.
So those two, like, have to roll, but
It's
Devil
Dex, right?
Boy, yes, it's Dex. Devil Boy is outside of range,
Okay. They
which
both
is why I teleported here. So
Alright,
they're
and-
taking the radiant damage.
that is this one. Oh damn, this guy's looking very hurt now. There's a chance he's out of this. Yeah, if this keeps going on. Although he'll probably survive until Alan makes it and just select someone to be out. All right.
I was
So
hoping for these two to go down relatively easy, so I could bully Alan as well. But oh well.
Yeah, it's one...
These are actually quite tough.
Yeah, I mean, everyone in this fight has proper stats, unlike the last two rounds, which is basically just like murder a bunch of chaff. Stabby, 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 stabby. Oh, nice.
Pretty much all of
4
those hit.
hits. And gonna smite on all of them, using literally everything.
God.
Owie.
If the thing I want to happen happens, it'll be a fucking miracle. But it would be funny.
So that's 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus, this is like you're
That
actually
is
doing pretty
really
good
powerful.
damage to it. And then,
Colt would be cheering on, but it's in the shadow field, so he's just like, I can't see. I guess I'll just watch Raw.
It's just
At least
Yeah.
his fight's all flashy. I can see it.
I can hear noises
it's
from inside
very-
of there.
I can hear a lot of damage happening.
yeah, that's some good damage on Alan. Like Jesus, you're really
God damn.
That's Raw. What Raw do? I mean,
Great.
you can hear loud clattering noises coming
Nah,
from here. You
but-
could just ignore these two if you wanted. Your fight. I mean, everyone's currently looking at Raw because he has the flashiest fight.
Keep going, I guess. Use the greatsword on the same dude again.
Don't kill him. I want Alan to get one attack.
Just one higher each time. Oh god, he's clinging on to life.
He's still up. What the fuck? Oh well. I have my legendary actions back. That's turn.
Don't
Oh,
use
God, he's
don't
really-
use them to attack yet.
He's really barely clinging on to life.
I mean, if
He's got hit point. He could survive, but he might not.
if Devil Person wasn't here, I could do things, but Devil Person is there, so don't really want to be hurting them as well.
This guy.
Or else
takes
just gonna keep swinging at this guy.
Are you taking a legendary action?
At the end of this guy's turn, sure.
Sure.
No,
Searing burst.
no, you might kill him.
There's still the other one. Still the other dude there.
Yeah, but there's only 11 people.
Please kill him. Please kill him.
I'm trying to.
I'm so tired.
And then they need deck saves. 1 pass, 1 fail. Luckily, he's.
I thought it was
still
higher than
alive.
21 because he's buffed.
Oh, sorry, no, that's 2 fails. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
How
by a
the
lot.
how the hell? I can't do that twice. It uses too many legendary actions because it uses 2.
These two are not looking good though. But now it's Alan, who will just select someone to die at this point.
God damn him.
All of you can take opportunity attacks if you so desire, because Alan is just running straight for these guys. Does Senti the rat and thing you want
No.
to take opportunity attacks?
Do
Sure.
it.
In that
Sandy wants to do one
that-
specific thing in a minute.
Okay, in that case, he's just gonna end this whole fight. Because he looks dead at you, Colt. He just looks directly at you, and he's like, "It's for you, buddy." And then he starts beating the shit out of these guys with a bunch of flurry of blows and unarmed monk strikes.
Cold Joe hits the floor in just shock because he was expecting like the sword to come out and just like cleave these guys in half, and then he goes and does that, and it's like, whoa, whoa,
And
what the fuck?
he just puts that guy in the ground.
Okay. Can you
Was that
make
is that
make
off the-
space and make a wisdom save? Please
He
fail.
can,
Please
he
fail. Please fail.
Oh,
He's not
Very
gonna,
good
but
at
it would be so good. Fuck.
20.
Nothing happens. I'm sad.
And
Wait.
the round is called there.
Wait a minute. I just want to double check how that thing works. I might have one more chance.
Wait, I've been meaning to do this since like we last saw him, but what the hell is this? Rage damage plus 4d6, sneak attack plus 2d8, divine strike plus 6, 2 weapon fighting plus 1d8,
I
dread
should have
ambusher plus 1d10 plus 8,
I should have
psionic
taken that
strikes plus 3,
two-weapon. I should have taken the two-weapon
Plus-
fighting off, but oh well.
plus 3.4 plus 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 1 plus 8. What the fuck is this? What in the actual Sam Hill?
Him using all of his power to just end the fight.
And
And being like, yeah, I learnt monk things, Colt. You
He's got
proud
monk
of me?
things. He's got monk things. He's got rogue things. He's got cleric things. He's got ranger things. How the fuck?
Are you
Oh.
proud of him, Colt?
I'm not like I'm like smiling, just feel like this is fucking funny. This like, but yeah, Colt is just like yes,
And so we have our winners.
losing his shit.
Yay. Graham
All
has
lined up, and I'll-
left.
Graham has left because he's really tired, and that's fair. It should. We probably should have skipped this round because I knew it would take a little while.
I mean, it shouldn't have took that long, but it did.
I mean, yeah, had Alan done things immediately, it could have ended in like, it could have ended in the first 6 seconds if he felt like it. But I forgot to roll his initiative. Those are our final winners of today.
Yay!
There you go. There you go. GIF in the chat. There's Colt when Alan does that.
He liked your moxie as a fire and
The muscle mage is just standing at the top of the stands, giving the freaking Christopher Lee look of superiority, just like not impressed.
And at the end of the first round, we have all of the main characters.
Hey, there's like 3 or 4 side characters in there that have like names that were meant possibly to get through.
And are able to do stuff.
Yeah,
That's half devil, half demon. Is like really impressive.
But we're only
Yeah.
just getting started. Join us soon for round 2. Do you know why I made Hercule
only-
into a pirate?
only 2 people who are really not like only 2 people who have like basically no chance of winning actually made it through.
I didn't realize that was the Hercule you were trying to do there. Because he'd be more like, and that's the first round, everybody.
Yeah, just try to do Hulk Hogan.
Let me tell you something, brother. Yeah, that sort of thing. Isn't that what he was supposed to be inspired by?
Maybe.
I think so. He was that sort of like WrestleMania character sort of thing,
Look,
where they're more
just-
mouth than anything else.
just do whatever his character was from Borderlands, because I love that character. It's essentially a Hercule, but louder.
Great. For those who are wondering, these are our winners.
Da, 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 da.
One of them is the second strongest warrior in the entire universe.
And one of them has
Ooh.
1 hit point.
Which one is that?
Who knows?
One of them literally did nothing.
One of them got. I mean, let's be real. This guy didn't get around, even though he is pretty strong. you got paralyzed, and these two have like no stats and survived by dumb luck.
But
Oh
Colt
no,
isn't in there.
Oh, so is he not? He should have been.
He's not.
he
Hang on.
Slurpee didn't get a turn because he was
Oh right,
paralyzed.
sorry. You
The
moved.
muscle mage isn't there either.
Yeah, you moved yourself into the stands. Hang on.
Yeah, I moved both muscle mage and Colt into the stands because
I'll.
I was going to be like, no, they're watching the thing.
Yeah. That was thematic of you, but I just set everyone to one side. Hang on.
I will say
I'll
this
paste them
though, Sen, the bat with 1 HP, killed more characters than both Sonya and Senti.
That's true. By using the power of that other really good character.
Yeah, the power of friendship.
Power of friendship. True.
And Colt was just messing around, like he was like, this isn't like a fight. This
Yeah,
is
we were having
just-
fun.
That's
Yeah,
true.
let's
and-
do suplexes and shit.
Here are the current favorites to win in order. At number 1, we have Alan. Unlike Fatesbane, Alan actually showed off everything he could do with those punches, but he was doing it in a gimmicky way, so he's currently the favorite. Pretty equal is Fatesbane, followed by Bethany. Then it is. People are quite. Then it's sort of a bit of a tie. Actually, we'll put these two at tie. Then it's kind of a tie between the Big Valor, Colt, Senti. People were really confused about how this character's power works.
They just
so
kind of
they're
stood there.
quite high up. Yeah, she stood there and then someone exploded. And it's just like, how does that work? Ra also put on a really impressive show. Actually, but just no one could really see what happened. But the official judges could see that this fight actually could. Plus, people saw how damaged Alan was at the end of that fight. Granted, he didn't retaliate at all. This person is put in the mysterious category.
Because they're like, how the fuck did that do so much damage?
They went into the thing with Alan and came out alive. And then there was the people who just put on a really solid performance, did quite well. All of these people are sort of. Yeah, weirdly the bat is actually on a par because they're not sure if the bat did it or this person did it.
Nice.
The bat is like 1, 2, 3, fourth in the running for like considered strongest in the universe. Again,
so
I'm
yeah.
not counting what you said as number 1 as real.
Sonya,
I'm like, that's fucking Beerus, that thing.
Shouldn't Minsk be on this level for suplexing Colt?
Yeah, that's why he's there.
yeah. Minsk would be on that sort of a level. These people just didn't get to do anything really. That's why they're here. No one knows stuff about them. They're above Sonya, who got to do something but failed to do anything.
Yay!
Slurpee literally did
Actually, Schlurpy did dodge one of Colt's attacks and then got hit by the second one.
No, he got hit by both.
He got hit
Well,
by both, but
yeah,
he,
but
he survived the
He
con
did
save.
endure one, and Colt is one of the highest runners up. So I will put. So they'll probably put you about there. Better than
Aw.
the people who didn't get to do anything.
But I want him to go down here.
Well, too bad. He's going all
No.
the way up here.
That's where Sonya goes.
What is it with
Sonya
you,
is the worst, of
what
course.
is it with you and not liking your characters, Lawrence?
The
It's not
Shadow
that I
Rat,
don't like my character.
the Shadow Rat will go into sort of this kind of a tier. Actually, hang on, we'll separate the tiers a bit more just because of larger characters existing. This person goes in the same tier as Lawrence. So does... People think that you just got like a bad matchup, effectively, and that you're alright, but nobody really knows.
It's really early to tell.
Yeah. I think this person did quite well.
Do
She
a
did
level up.
good, but is one step below those sort of characters. He didn't really do much. Goes into actually no, you there, you here.
He did a few
Yeah,
attacks.
there. Yeah, this is the current lineup from bottom to top. Alan and Fatespin taking then Bethany, then sort of Cold, Senti, the Balor, Minsk and Boo, and Ra. Then it's the Bat and uh, the Gusto and Cold Star Pupil in the next tier down.
I need to find a name for that character. They did a shitload of damage today. They deserve a name.
This person has a name, but I'm just too like a lot of these characters have names. I just can't be bothered to find their character sheets.
Alright, cool.
So,
Her name is Alias. We'll have Muscle Wizard and the Rat on the same tier for being
quick
cool.
question, Joseph. Who was the old man?
He died almost immediately.
Okay.
Ah,
Bethany like ran him through.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
He was like the first guy she killed.
I had money on him.
You
Well-
did have money on him.
It's gone
Bethany
now.
was all like, Bethany was all like, easy prey.
He was a random old man who's just like, I got this, and then immediately got stabbed in the face.
Oh, rip.
Oh, you had money on him, but then again, the people you had money on also made it through.
Yeah. I mean, I did put money on basically everyone.
True. I mean, the party really has to succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't.
The problem
yeah,
is in the
that's
next
the
round
current
if we have to fight each other.
Yep. And also, look at Sonia down at the bottom there.
Look, I look at a good little girl. She's just having a fun time. Whiffed on a punch. Aren't
She
you
got to
proud?
do, like, and at least these people just didn't get to do things. You got to do things, but failed to do anything with the thing that you did.
Perfectly on point.
Yep. The whole crowd very sad. You're below the Dretch that missed its first attack with the nat one.
What's even worse is you're below me.
You're
but
also below Schlurpity, but
it's-
Schlurpity did have to fight Colt. People think Schlurpity's a bit of a dark horse because Colt seemed to go for him straight away, which implies that Colt thought he was dangerous enough to have to take out immediately.
I'm just gonna start spreading well, it's not exactly misinformation, but misinformation that Fatesbane is cheating, rigging the matches, because they're purposefully damaging anyone who works with divination magic, and
That's accurate.
that is cheating.
Yeah, some people might be using divination magic to like see where the next attack is going to come and then react to it a bit faster. But then they get gimped because of her ability.
That's true. That's accurate.
Unfair advantage.
So
But
yeah,
also
slander.
that they do have a good reason for banning divination magic, and it's mainly because of betting.
I mean, people would use that.
People would 100% look into the future, see exactly who wins, and be like, I put 1,000,000 gold on that guy.
Yeah, but everyone knows
They have a
that because you've changed the future, maybe that won't happen anymore.
true. Possibly it won't.
In other words, fuck Fatesbane.
And in other words, I'm going to go to bed. because I'm kind of tired,
It's a good
and
idea.
also
I will see you tomorrow.
yes, see you tomorrow.
What time are you going down the thing?
I mean, I usually like to head off like at